6 keys
Well,
at
I think
once,
I might
you
have-
silly Billy.
I didn't
might have
see it
accidentally
start.
initiated it twice.
Yeah, I didn't see you start. It says we're live.
Now. We are live. Here we go. All right, great.
Great.
Hey.
Hello.
Is the audio coming through?
Hear us.
Oh no. Why isn't it? Is it not? Wait, it is, isn't it? Oh my god, I've just got the wrong. Got the wrong thing. There we go. Got the wrong. All right, how's our volumes? Hello, hello, hello.
I think I'm a
Right,
bit
how's
loud.
our volumes? Hello, hello, hello.
I think I'm a
Right,
bit
how's
loud.
our volumes? Hello. Okay, no, we sound good. Sound good. All right, cool.
Okay.
We're
Cool.
live. That's a start.
That was a good start.
Okay, we're still missing Skeppy, and he has taken most of his team with him. But he's here.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Got Skeppy.
Nice.
Hold on. 5 up, eliminating bad boy. Oh, and Gatto.
Yeah, we'll give them a moment. Most of them, I think, have already been online somewhere. It's just Skeppy is the notorious sleepy person, so he has slept through 2 events. So
Losing away. Oh no, they're already pulling out questions for us. Can we get through like the opening bit before we ask questions, Hamster?
By the way, take a look up to the sky.
Yeah,
if you
I was
haven't
just
already.
looking. What is that?
Oh, wait, what?
Why?
Wait, what happened there in the sky?
Someone needs to get that
What?
guy like a spell checker or something. What happened up there?
well,
And
he's
it-
at whoops, so like,
yeah, it,
kind of
it-
fine.
it realised the mistake and then left Whoops up there as well.
Well, he's still there.
Yeah, I mean, like he made his mistake, but he did it twice. Come on, man.
I thought Scuffed was an April.
Yeah, we Scuffed has been and
What's
gone.
happened
Yeah,
there?
Steph's not looking up, so we're just talking in chat, can't see.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
the
sorry.
31st of March, maybe. Who knows? It's the day before April. It's April Fool's
Look up
somewhere
at the
in the
sky,
world.
Steph.
Oh, what?
Look up.
What?
You'll get there.
You got it.
Yeah, but why is the O and the Y the wrong way around?
Well,
Because
he's
the
at
dude
whoops,
up
didn't
there
he?
can't spell, apparently.
It's just an honest mistake, wasn't it?
Oh, that's so silly.
Silly man. Is everyone on?
At least he took the time
Everyone's
to
on.
say whoops and didn't spell that one wrong.
He knows how to spell whoops.
Time for a reef check.
Briefing!
Will we have an event where people are actually ready?
Oh my gosh,
Right.
we're here.
Stop hyping it up. It's not going to happen. It's
There's no way.
no, it never
No.
happens.
It's your purple.
Wrong
Purple.
with thy frame rate.
Ah.
Unlucky.
Come on, purple.
Oh, you know?
Did you not notice? Run it again.
Go on. Bear. Pink.
Oh,
Hey!
unlucky.
Pink!
Daniel, do you have a keybind for
No,
What's
I
up,
just...
X
dog?
Team? What's up?
What do you mean you don't know?
Just all sorts of things going wrong for Pink.
Try
Dog.
again. Oh, watch
Red's
someone.
gonna say
watch
no
it.
this time.
Again!
You did this, Daniel. You did this. All right,
Gosh,
this is
dog.
on you.
I don't even know what to ask Link.
There was a time where Skeppy didn't have control over the entire ready check. You know.
No, we've always waited for even like a single person, especially that time that like George and Sapnap were having a moment behind the decision or the Hall of Fame for no reason. They just delayed the whole event by 5 minutes to have a skit. We still waited. I guess just wait until skip moves or something, you know?
Do, 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 do.
God, they're so. Oh, what kind of questions are we already getting?
Yeah, I think they're going. I've asked them to wait till after the ready check.
Yay.
Oh, we're good. Okay, now we
Ooh.
can start asking questions. Go for it.
Wait, who's getting? Who's ready for them to get cancelled again? What does that mean? Who's getting
When did
cancelled?
we
Well,
get
after what you
cancelled?
said last time, Stefan.
We getting cancelled? What did we get?
Yeah,
cancelled
we're getting cancelled again. What
last
happened?
time.
What happened last time?
I don't remember.
No.
We doing it?
Uh-oh.
I remember something about Stefan killing people or something. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
It wasn't. It wasn't good. Knock screw wholesome. Yeah, let's keep it with that. Let's talk about like sunflowers and rainbows or something.
It was our childhood stories last time.
Oh yeah, we were talking about
Oh,
like the
God,
school
yeah.
stories, and there was some.
Yeah.
There was some out there stuff. I
Yeah,
suppose.
but can you imagine getting cancelled because you got like drunk underage or something? Like, you know, who doesn't do that?
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because
Me.
we're not
Yeah,
underage.
I don't know. It'd be a bit weird if you still did that, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can't walk into a shop as a 16-year-old and buy like alcohol, but you know, you can access it somehow else.
Look, we can't encourage underage
Yeah,
drinking on
don't-
our stream.
Unofficial
fair
question. Why did you
Wait,
guys
the
do
intros are
illegal
going on.
stuff?
Something cool might happen.
They're all just
We're all
running
running
off.
away.
Oh no, no, the music! I had the music off.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
it's
too late.
it's just the
Okay,
thinging
okay,
right
we'll
now.
go.
No,
Okay,
they don't
good.
have the ding. They didn't hear the dings.
Oh, it's because I was doing
Oh, I
that
like
during
that one.
recording.
That's nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Oh,
Whoa.
got some music just in time.
Let's stick a zoo out there.
Yeah.
Stuck still.
This is really funny.
Hello, H.
Hi, H.
Oh,
there-
from
Oh
lots of
god, so
purple.
many puns.
Oh, is it puns? Right.
no, 3 purples and a purple guy.
Oh, is it purple? I thought it was puns. Sorry. My mistake. Ah!
Yay.
Steph's face! Ah!
Great.
I love the intro. Lovely.
That's weak street. Oh, Firecracker's still there! Yay! Hey, buddy!
Oh, there is an elevator joke.
Ooh.
Yeah, when they fall down the elevator, I'm gonna spoil it. When they fall down the elevator, Isaac Epic Wilkins' landlord is just stood there.
Waiting.
That's an elevator joke.
Intimidating me.
Just there. Watching.
Isaac, you didn't laugh.
I didn't.
I'm worried that it offended you.
No. I was just a bit confused.
You know, do you get because you're a joke? You get it?
Wow!
I don't know, man.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, everyone.
This.
It's time for a late sense of time.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
That's rare.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
That never happens.
Cactus Puppy, you've been subscribed for 32 months? Amazing! Dude, thanks.
God, like chat is sponsored by Guardians of the Galaxy 3 right now.
Oh, is it?
No, it was alright. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, not watched it yet.
It was decent, I think. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't like. It didn't look like it was filmed through a muddy camera, which I quite appreciate. I get that with a lot of like the like the Marvel films, where they just look like filmed in sepia or something.
So was it like worth the
depressing.
watch?
Oh, it was quite long. It went on for a while.
It was drawn out towards the end, I'd say, but I don't know whether I'm particularly valid as an opinion on this because it was the second Marvel movie I've ever watched. The first being
Right,
Guardians
okay.
1. So
Right. What I realise.
You skipped 2.
yeah, I was told I was watching Guardians 3 with a day's notice, so I quickly subscribed to Disney Plus to watch Guardians 1 and get a bit of context.
Did you also watch Muppets Mayhem?
I did indeed. It was an absolute banger.
Oh.
You know, I don't know. I didn't recognize anything in that special, honestly. It was pretty boring at times. There's this one bit in one episode later on that I don't know.
So like
maybe worth a watch.
So like it wasn't worth watching?
It was worth the money, absolutely.
You know what? I think it was worth it for me, but I think it's fully dependent on how attached you are to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not particularly.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 2 films.
It's not really my favorite, like, series in the Marvel sort of universe. Not really my cup of tea.
It's one of the better, like, in terms of cinematography. I think it was really well done. Like, well presented. The action scenes were really good. But I was just like, it's as Tom said, it was just drawn out.
It was really weird. I did enjoy that. There's some really like weird ideas that they committed to, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
All right. It's interesting. A lot of people talk about like Marvel films in a way that is like, I don't know. It's like everyone just goes to watch them out of necessity.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the friends I went with were like.
Then,
I was like, why are you so desperate just to watch every single one?
But
they
then,
also said like Marvel movies aren't known for their story, and I was like, how? Like,
yeah, and then
the
reviews are always like, I don't know. The reviews are always like reviews based on the necessity of watching it rather than like reviewing it as an actual film.
I think that's why it took me so long to watch Marvel in the first place, just because everyone always says, oh, you need to start here and like watch every single one to understand it. Like, I didn't. I just watched one Marvel movie and pretty much understood all I needed to know. Like, I just felt quite intimidated to start.
It's a big if you want to watch like all of them and you want to do it in chronological order or whatever, it's a big task these days.
At least some movies like Star Wars are decently easy to just know where to start, but Marvel feels like there's everyone has a different opinion.
When I was at uni like 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, we went to watch Avengers when it came out, the first one. And I thought it was so bad. Like, we all walked out like laughing at the film. It was that bad.
I thought it was really bad as well.
Yeah, and I didn't watch the second one or the third one. And then like 10 years later, current girlfriend's like, oh man, you gotta catch up with the Marvel Avengers things. Watch the second film. It was really bad, so I haven't seen the third one.
I don't understand it either. I got fed up with it after Avengers and haven't watched them.
I think I get this. Maybe it's the superhero cool stuff, but I don't know. They get too serious, you know. The new Suicide Squad, the remake one that they did with the shark guy, really good. That's a good superhero film.
That's the same director as Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So you might enjoy that.
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
No, it was. Is it got a different name? Like, it was remade. The first one was apparently really bad. I didn't see that one.
One's called the Suicide Squad, and one's called Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I think the Suicide Squad's the bad one, and then Suicide Squad's the good one.
The James Gunn directed one. That was really, really good.
Was that the one with John Cena in it? Because that's the good one.
Yes.
Yeah, then that's the good one.
It was so good.
If anything, like Marvel films have a lot of humor. That's like one of the critiques now, that they're too whippy constantly. But it's like Marvel films are like, if you just like superhero films in general, you'll like them. But it's the allure of this like overarching universe that really got them to be interesting.
Yeah.
But then
I don't think it's that interesting.
It almost feels like it's
really
kind of a sunk costs fallacy.
I don't think the concept was really interesting, but I don't think anything. I don't know. Nothing really cool comes out of it.
I think it worked into Endgame. Like Endgame really culminated the entire MCU, and it really fit everything together. After Endgame, absolute they're not worth watching on their own, and there's so many that it's absolutely enjoyable at this point.
Yeah.
So I get the complaints post endgame. It's just it really did work pre endgame, and it's still enjoyable. Like it's still superhero movies. There's just way too many of them now, and it's a lot fairer now to say, yeah. Let's have to make some good movies first again, and then people can watch them.
I did enjoy like old Marvel, you know, like the first Iron Man, the first Captain America.
Yeah, they
that
were
stuff.
really good.
Really
The first
loved
tour
those
was
ones.
so good.
Yeah.
Quite young then, though. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'd enjoy it now.
And the second tour, Thor. But,
Thought, yes.
Which was
Oh,
it called?
we
What was
haven't.
it called?
The Dark World.
Dark World, that was terrible.
Oh no, wait, no. What was the first
Ragnarok
one?
was very good.
Ragnarok.
That
Yeah.
one was
That's the third one. Ragnarok was amazing. I love
Yeah, that
Ragnarok.
was really good. And then the newest Thor was really bad.
Yeah.
He was
Love and Thunder. I was so upset.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack.
Because I love the director, like Taika.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Waititi,
Oh,
like,
it's so
love him.
good.
But he massively missed on the last.
Have you seen the movie What We Do in the Shadows? Not.
Yes, yeah.
Have you guys
Such a good
watched Our
movie.
Flag
Yeah,
Means
really
Death?
great.
Because that's really good.
What?
Which one?
Say again?
Our Flag Means Death. He plays Blackbeard in it, and it's so good.
No.
Heard of that.
Oh, you should definitely give it a watch.
Is that the sort of same thing? Oh, it's got.
Anyway, that was a good round.
Yeah.
That was a good round.
It was a good round. I loved.
a lot of people alive at the end.
Yeah,
Really
I
taking
was
the-
surprised. Like, we were at the updraft going away, and there was still so many people alive.
It's also one of the first times we've actually seen how Rocket Spleef Rush deals with ties. Namely, when there's a tie, the person with the most elevation wins. So it orders them at like Y level. So Pete was the highest up, so he got the win there. Otherwise, you
I
can
need
get
to be right back.
with all the coins.
Or yeah, Isaac, I highly recommend that series. It's so good.
Was it a series? It's not.
Yeah, it's a TV
Okay.
series.
Nice. Yeah.
I think it's eight. It's either 6 or 8 episodes. I can't remember.
Ooh. The What We Do in the Shadow series is
Yeah,
alright. It doesn't capture. It doesn't capture the movie, but it's pretty good.
I need. Yeah, Eloise told me I need to watch it, and I haven't just had time to sit down yet. So
It's
I'll get around to it.
it's still worth watching, I think. It's
Oh, no
trailed
doubt.
off a bit in
Yeah.
series 4.
Anything with Matt Berry, and I'm
It just
down for.
happens, yeah.
Matt Berry. There's
Oh,
something
that's
about
right.
him, isn't there?
Oh, hi.
So,
What happened, sir?
Alright, there we go.
I really like the guy from Phone Jacker in it.
my
as well.
dinner's ready.
Oh, alright.
What was I going to say?
Don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I'm going
What
to
were
talk about movies. I'm going to go see Beau is Afraid tomorrow.
you
Nice, yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for it, Tom?
Yeah, it looks like right up my
so
alley.
interesting. Yeah.
So weird, yeah. It's not on anywhere local to me, so I'm gonna wait for it to come to TV. But yeah, dude, it looks really cool.
While you're there, why not watch the Mario movie?
Oh, that's
Wow.
so good!
Oh,
I had
nice.
It
such a good
looks
time with that film.
incredible.
I had such a good time. Me and Soph
Yeah.
went to see it. It's so fun.
I loved it.
It's so
I
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I
me.
thought I'd just appreciate it a bit, and it'd be a bit like just family and a bit rubbish, but actually, I just really enjoyable.
The amount of like references, it was just
Yeah.
me and Soph going, oh my god, there! Oh my god, Kid Icarus! Oh my god, it was so good.
What was it? I
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
saw a really funny video, tweet, where it was like, after the success of Mario movie, Nintendo is considering making a Zelda movie, and
Oh.
someone like quoted it and was like, "My mens, you have had Zelda for like 30 years now, and the guy hasn't spoken a single word.
Yeah. Oh,
How are you
man,
gonna do that?"
I'm sure you could do it.
Mario talks a little bit, I guess, but not really.
Hmm.
The thing
Well,
is,
if
though,
you go with
Zelda's
the Paper Mario, yes, he does.
Have you seen the original Mario film?
Yes, with the hot skills. I love it.
I've seen clips of it. It's weird.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
I liked it when I was a kid.
It's one of those so bad it's good
like-
films. I really enjoy just like watching it because it's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know
Really
how a
interesting.
Zelda movie would be. stories in Zelda's aren't too great.
Well, I'm going through Tears of the King in a minute, and I'm finding the story very
Like-
interesting.
They can't really do it all like sort of comedic and for entertainment like they can with Mario. It has to be quite serious as well.
Yeah,
the film.
it's quite a. I know. As if you did like Wind Waker, you could go with a bit more of a comedic tone.
I guess.
Not darker elements, but it's still quite
you know
an upbeat
that's not
film.
what people want from a Zelda movie.
No, they want it to be really grim and gritty. I'm like, nah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like what's the one with the Wiimote?
Oh, it's
Skyward Sword.
no. It's,
I mean, there's
yeah,
Skyward Sword,
Twilight
and then
Princess.
there's
What?
yeah,
Yeah,
Twilight Princess.
yeah. One of the Zelda games that's like a Call of Duty game, and it looks
it
really
kind
out
of
of
does.
place.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Ooh,
They
I got that
didn't.
one.
They didn't really want to make that Zelda. I think they're kind of forced to with the launch of the Wii. I think that was the idea behind it.
A Majora's
No.
Mask movie would be fine. It really would. That would be so like dark and edgy, but the Majora Mask movie would be awesome.
You can do Majora's Mask on Switch, right?
Yeah,
I think
did
they've
with
got
the
it there,
with the new
yeah.
emulator thing. Yeah.
I keep hearing about that game.
It's a
Never played
really.
it.
It's got a really unique sort of atmosphere while you play
Yeah.
it. Because, well, I don't know if it would spoil it. I won't bother.
Yeah, it's very unique. I
But
love Majora's Mask.
there's just this kind of looming presence throughout the whole gameplay of it.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, the atmosphere is like the big thing with that game.
Oh man, I got the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. What a difference.
Yeah, I bought one today. I arrived today. Oh,
I
it
like-
feels so good.
I like the Joy-Cons. I like having
mine's-
my hands separated. It's quite nice.
It's
Mine
weird.
started developing the
But you
the
don't like
drift,
it?
so I need to get a new one.
You
I was playing on the TV the other day and I had them separated because I lost the like
the
joiny
little-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt like I'd melted. So I
Yeah,
had my
yeah.
arms down by my side. Do you know what you mean? Like,
Isaac
yeah.
loves that, the
I like it.
starfish.
It just
I'll be
it
honest
felt
though,
wrong.
Have you?
my
Tom, have
Joy-Con,
you-
I still have the connecty thing, and I don't mind the Joy-Con. I don't play my Switch. I play like Splatoon and Mario Kart with friends occasionally, and that's about it. So I don't really feel the need to buy a Pro Controller for it.
You live the Switch screen, like in handheld mode. You take the controllers out, put it sideways next to a cushion while you're lying on your bed. You have your arms at your sides. Wonderful. Yeah, it's always a bit achy when you have a proper controller and you're trying to play games while lying in bed. It doesn't really work. Switch.
Top Spirit
Wonderful.
admin Mario Kart stream. Oh, that would be a dangerous thing to do. Don't think we'd be colleagues at the end of that.
No. Now Mario Kart is just one of those games that it just ruins friendships. It's like mini golf or something. It just ruins friendships.
I don't know. I play it like
Okay.
whenever I go down to my parents, like we play it, and we still get on. So I don't think it's not that bad.
Not as, yeah,
Now, I
not as-
found out-
not as bad as Monopoly.
Oh,
well,
that will
Monopoly's
kill
pretty
people.
bad. Now, I found out the other day that my dad, who doesn't play games at all, is better at Mario Kart than most of my friends. He's like, my dad's getting on for like 68, 69, and he's better at Mario Kart despite never playing video games than
I
like
think it's one of those
friends my
games
age.
which you might not play very much, but when you do play with it, some people are just really good randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Pete versus Purple.
This is insane.
He's
Oh!
lost the
Oh,
speed.
go on, Pete, go on, Pete!
We've got a minute left. Let's get a good battle.
This is
Oh,
so-
oh, yeah, there it is.
Wow!
Done it!
What a play! What a play!
That was quite a tough shot as well.
That was
Yeah.
great.
That was excellent. Good job, Purple. Damn.
That's a play of the year.
All right.
All right, calm down.
All right, I don't know.
We'll see in Christmas.
All right, play of the decade. Calm down. Calm down, Sparkor.
Decade.
Bit much,
May as
bit
well
much.
stop doing the MCCs now. That's the peak there.
Yeah. Can't get any better than that.
I should also note to anyone in the call and anyone watching, MCC Live is down for a moment while the patch is rolled out. So
Oh, no.
it'll be back in a moment. We had to do a
Better
quick
be.
hotfix.
It better be back.
Better be. Oh, elevator time.
Elevator,
Yep, Steph, elevator.
Isaac, get into place.
Trying to like silently eat my dinner.
Yeah, Pancake guys, we've just said
going.
it's down for the minute. Just give us a sec.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
Eloise
out.
is here.
Nice. It just decided to say an audience vote's gone out on Twitter. I love MCC Live. Oh boy. We're having a good day today.
Oh, this thing is creaking.
It is.
Just lined
About
up.
to go. Here it is, really.
Yeah, surely, I think maybe. Nope. Oh, go there, guys. Oop.
Slime again.
Uh.
Oh,
We should stop back a bit so they can
quite a lot of people.
Aww.
Oh no. Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Al.
This is where we're having the party, is it?
Yeah, down here in the basement.
No, so last time, right, we had the fire exit. This time we have the water exit.
Okay. Oh. Alright.
Ooh,
That's
very
funny.
nice.
Some great.
Fruit berries
Humor.
in the cauldron, I guess. Yeah, so which element next time? Vote now on Twitter.
Man, that was good dinner.
What did you get?
Roast potato and roast sausage with like roast broccoli and stuff. Just a big
Okay.
roast.
That doesn't sound great, to be honest.
Yeah,
Sounds alright.
Sounds delicious.
roast potato and sausages.
Mmm.
If you do it right.
Yeah. Did you get gravy as well?
No.
Okay.
Well, that must be really dry then, without gravy.
What?
You have
Like,
sauce?
everything, yeah, do you have, like, anything with it?
No,
like,
you why would it be dry? You guys overcook it, maybe.
no?
The sausage was succulent, and the wedges were really like nice and you know, soft and
Yeah.
you like drench them in a bit of oil before you roast them, so that they cook really well.
I always
Crispy.
want some sort of sauce with my food.
I always want gravy, but I am northern, so. Oh yeah, calm time. Who's going to be the first one to go into the red, I wonder?
Well, ideally, no one.
Yes.
The system
yeah,
is not
ideally.
meant to stop you from playing as normal. It's meant to stop you from.
I feel like
Well,
some
some
people
people-
would be a bit curious, though.
Yeah, I think it
Test it
balances it out. Like, as long as you're getting punched while you're punching, there's nothing happens.
Also, just the occasional like well-timed hits doesn't really trigger it. So. And chat, whether it's coming to islands or not, depends on if Isaac likes it here.
Yeah, probably come to Ireland. I really like I like the icons and like the way it's
The way it's presented
ideas.
is really
yeah.
cool, I think.
Yeah.
Having not seen anything really
Just-
this event cycle, it's a really nice change.
Themed quite well as a mechanic.
Right, okay. No single player inspired the karma system. It's been a problem to get to the other side from the very early days that we never actually managed to come up with like the best solution until the karma solution.
It comes up quite a lot, but it's just like now we've decided to do something about it.
Yeah, I can add that Island had like a version of a karma system completely made that just didn't work that well. so it didn't get used in the end. But I think this one is neat because it relies on the fact that knockback scales, which is not something we normally do. This idea of like lowering the knockback based on the karma is really nice because it integrates so well. Otherwise, you get this issue of like, what's the limit? Like, what punch does the punching stop? But here, no, it's gradual.
It was like
it fits neatly there.
I actually punch. Oh yeah, there you
there was like no punching for a good bit, and then they all just start up again. Yeah, they got tactics on it.
And that's where we want it to be. Wait, so when you start with the lowest knockback you can take, or can it get even lower if you get punched a lot?
You can get even lower.
Right.
You can take no knockback if you get punched a lot, more than you punch other people.
If they keep punching.
Yeah, if you keep getting punched, it'll last indefinitely.
Yeah.
It's also the karma, just to make it clear, is the difference between the amount of people you punch, the amount of people that have punched you. So, if you punch someone back, your karma's gonna like level out. But it only really affects people who are just getting like bullied, if that makes sense.
It means you want to be more tactical, because you punching someone randomly, it could just give them an advantage if you're not using it carefully.
Yeah, and you a disadvantage. The punches after that will do less knockback. But you can still knock people off with a single punch.
Yeah, definitely.
We didn't want to remove that.
Snowballs add to karma, right?
Well, between you and the admin stream, no, but it should technically do it. It's just
but they're limited.
Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just, I would call it a bug. It's
just the way we say we talk about knockback, or are we talking about punches specifically?
There's something really satisfying about the way all the players are split up right now.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Lovely map. This one.
Karma's not that important.
How long? It's so long.
Thanks, Cyberchamp, for the single bit. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, Critzy on fire there.
If anyone else could spare maybe 1 bit, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go.
That's literally the difference maker between whether we can release MC Islands into open beta soon or not. A singular bit.
What an arsehole. Oh, sorry, I meant to mute the...
Thanks.
Sorry.
Wow.
No, I wasn't speaking about you, I was speaking... Don't worry about it.
Look, you had to go at me yesterday for being sassy in a click-up card when I wasn't. I'm getting quite used to this now.
Oh, we started bidding war.
Oh dear God.
Okay, we've got to release MC Island now, I'm afraid, guys. Unlucky.
How much is 1 bit worth?
A cent. 100
Really?
euro.
Oh man.
Oh, well,
we're gonna be rich!
Exactly.
Oh my god, we're gonna be so rich! Feel the rush!
Started an out a bidding war. Great.
Good job.
Yeah, they made it like 1 cent on purpose, so you can throw around with like large numbers of bits. Would be a bit rubbish if like 1 bit's a euro.
Well, the fact that they're like 1 cent, there's not a lot of people sending bits right now.
Don't.
No,
You have
to.
You've got
You're
like
stoking.
We could do with some more. Come on.
Oh.
We're fine.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go,
Don't listen
Gravy.
to him. Save your bits.
Avondale just got
channel.
gifted a song.
That's what
like
we needed.
500 bits.
Yeah.
Funny.
Good job, mate.
That's just what you needed.
Thank you, Alex, for the gift of the sub, but that's not what we asked for.
Send it back.
Entitled.
Yeah.
Roll it back. Roll it back.
Refund it, send some bloody bits, alright?
No, don't. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We do really appreciate it, guys.
We don't. That's all the appreciation you're getting from me.
Oh god, Steph's in this mode again.
I want bits. I said I want
Stefan just
bits.
doesn't respect sense,
I love this map.
I love a lot for new to get to the side map.
Yeah, I've been
They've
on
been
fire with
cool
them recently.
Yeah.
So, what are bits? Is that just another way of donating money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get the money from the bits that people are.
Well, I probably get a percentage of them, considering
Yes.
they're giving you cents at a time. That's not going to be a lot. You get more from the subs than from the bits, considering how few bits there are.
It's crazy. Let me go see how much money we've made.
I think we've made more from people downloading Noxesium than from Twitch. From like the bits here. Twitch
Oh, I got a
How
hype
is
train.
Noxesium made money?
Okay.
Oh Lord, hype train, jeez.
Moltrend has some kickback for like getting people to
Doing
download.
those in a while.
Right.
How do you see?
Oh,
Come on, Scar. Come on, Scar. You got it. Let's go.
Yeah, we've made $10 on Moltrend from people going off to look at Noxesium. Very cool. It's very little, but it's important to people who like mods all the time, I guess. I don't know how much it will be. I don't think it's like enough to live off of, but it's better than just not getting paid whatsoever. So
Thank you, Asa. Oh, the sound! The sound of potions! God!
Delicious.
Oh! I hate it.
I can't find.
It's in create a dashboard.
Ooh. The FPS
Yeah,
a bit low.
which button?
Anyone else here?
the
Earnings,
particles might be.
revenue, earnings,
Yeah, I think it's the particles.
analytics, revenue, earnings.
Analytics? I don't have a revenue earnings button.
Under
I love
analytics.
how we're doing this
Yeah.
in real time.
When you expand analytics,
I have overview, research, achievements, and stream summary.
and then underneath.
Oh,
is the
right,
viewers.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, alright, there we go. How rich are
I
we?
don't know if Twitch likes you from being too exact, but you can just kind of ballpark it.
Okay, alright.
Might only apply to affiliates though.
It's more than Modrint, I'll say that.
That's crazy. We're
It's up there.
rich. We're
Go on, Scar.
actually
Go on, Scar.
rich.
Go on, Scar. Go on, Scar.
Holy crap.
I think we should put all that money into making a second Hugo statue.
Yes.
Yes!
No.
Another Hugo statue. Let's do
Got
it.
enough.
I love
Got
that
that
everyone's in
statue.
favour of it apart from Isaac. Isaac
not
and
the
Hugo
only
have got
one.
a
I am
massive
not the
problem
only
with each
one.
other or something.
How much
Oh.
money do you think a Hugo statue costs to make? Like realistically, Daniel.
Probably pretty.
We can buy like 2 meals.
Well, I think the
crazy.
in-game one might be like a tenner.
What, like 2 meals like the steaks or something else?
No, it's just a nice meal.
Okay, cool.
You know,
How many people though?
just for one person.
2 meals for one person. Yeah,
or,
so 2
or
meals.
a meal for 2 people.
The
Yeah.
meal's cheap enough. You could probably get it for more people.
Or 4
Yeah, I
happy
mean, I
meals.
don't know what a nice meal means to you, Stefan. Does it mean like going to Marco Pierre White's every weekend, or is it a
No, that's a
Mackey's?
fancy meal.
you like-
That's a
would
fancy
you like
meal.
buy a-
more like just a good
Can we
You'd
just
like
get
buy
the
a
entire
jacket potato
N3
for everyone in the
Happy
crew,
Meal?
maybe?
potato. What?
Yeah, a jacket potato for everyone, because then
Everyone
everybody gets a
happy
meal.
Daniel.
How much is a jacket potato?
What?
Like, okay, if we were to make the jacket potatoes ourselves in house.
I don't think Avon's is going to be edible.
They're
by the time he
they're
gets it.
incredibly cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like if we were to make the jacket potato ourselves, maybe with like beans and shredded cheese. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
Aw, that
Beans,
sounds
cheese,
nice.
Yeah, I reckon we could probably get one for
Poor
everyone in the
Scar.
queue.
Aw.
nice.
We'd have to be stingy on the baked beans, I think, but
Yeah, I
Well, you
guess.
still can't.
It's your advert cheese on mine anyway.
yeah, just like
Consider
one
it.
Heinz
scoop.
beans are pretty good, but other brands are available
You
as
could-
also on the BBC.
You could
Scoop.
add some water into it, get more out of it. That'd work.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Water it
really
down
thin
a
those
bit.
beans
But you
out.
gotta be careful not to put too much water,
Yeah.
because then that's really bad.
Well, I think what would be the most expensive part is the butter. If you wanted to like mash butter.
Jacket
and
potatoes are
potato.
not disgusting.
Mm.
Um,
TPC Maggie, come on. Jacket
Do
potatoes
you
are
know
amazing.
what? I haven't
Lard
had
is
jacket potato in
cheaper.
so long.
No, me neither. Oh, sounds a good idea though.
All-time record shattered.
Is it?
I just got, yeah.
Of how many bits we've...
Yeah,
Of
because
our
we talked
hype
about
train.
bits. So
Guys, let's go. Hype. Come on. More money. Let's go.
No.
Just a disclaimer. If you,
What's wrong with everyone? Get your bloody wallets out now.
Don't.
this has one of the lowest returns on any subscription on Twitch because you get
Oh.
like 3 hours of content every month.
Ooh, okay.
We'd rather
all
you
right.
go and
Save your money.
for
All right.
Island or something.
Yeah, save your money for Island. Save
You
your
get
money for Island.
way much more value.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
much more.
A lot
much
more value.
Yeah,
we
but
get,
think
like-
about it. Think about it. Isn't it good for us that people pay more money for less content?
Yeah,
Like,
just
Oh no, we're gonna do this anyway.
capitalism.
It is.
No,
our,
just-
our
we get less
content
of
is
this.
quality enough.
Listen,
that once
say-
a month is like satisfying.
yeah, honestly, save your money for Island. There's gonna be so much stuff to buy, to the point that there's probably gonna be like people crying about it on Reddit about how much monetization we added.
Well,
That was gonna happen regardless.
okay. It's not as bad as you make it out.
But
to
it-
be.
Yeah, you're making
Yeah,
it sound
Not
very
really.
dramatic,
It's quite
Steph.
I do.
kind, to be honest.
Yeah. But no, I've said this before. I said it in the last stream. It is so like I think the monetization system on Island is really unobtrusive to the point that like you can have the majority of the experience without paying a single like for anything. And no, it's not pay to win.
We are not becoming EA. It's not happening.
But yes, if you have a fat wallet, then there's plenty of things to spend money on. You will not be disappointed.
You have a small wallet. Well, happily, they take that money.
Actually,
If
the
you have a
size of
small
wallets
wallet,
irrelevant.
I think Battle Pass. Get the Battle
Yeah,
Pass.
Yeah, but small. Let's be honest. Small wallet could just mean like credit cards and no cash.
No,
So, or
actually,
if they've got an Amex Black card or something, you know,
Yeah.
actually,
that could be all that's in their wallet.
if you're skimpy on money, I'd probably go for the champ rank and the Battle Pass.
Okay.
That's where I was
Yeah.
skimpy.
What about one of the game masteries as well? Maybe get one of those.
Oh yeah, okay.
For one of the
One that I
games
care
you're.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, game 3.
It's just gonna be called Battle Pass, yeah. We were gonna call it like Island Pass or something, but then we realized like Battle Pass, like everyone just knows what that is. So
Yeah, Island that pass suggests just access to the whole server. It's a bit confusing.
no, I haven't got an exact cost for Grand Champ Royale yet. But what you should know is that we have an upgrade system working. So if you already have a rank from the beta, you're going to be able to like, pay the difference between that and Grand Champ Royale if you're upgrading.
That very fancy features,
Oh,
right, Stefan?
Parkour Warrior.
Very
Yeah,
fancy
it's pretty
features.
cool.
Is it?
Cool.
Yeah.
Parkour
Fancy
Warrior,
features.
yay.
It's time
Hype
for
train
exclusive
success.
preview of new Islands content.
Woo.
I reckon we might get multiple hard tower completions this time.
No, Grand Champ Royale is not a subscription rank. It's permanent. There is a subscription rank planned, and that one I think we're just going to call it like MCC Plus. And that one's the one that you'll have to buy for private lobbies when that comes. But it's like a subscription rank that doesn't require you to have the other permanent ranks. Which I know like other servers do that, so a lot of people always ask that question. Walker, no, the battle pass does expire, but the game passes don't. The game passes are kind of that equivalent, where you can like switch between which game pass you'd like to work on. If there's any new game modes coming in the open beta of Parkour of MCC Island, well, you're looking at it.
We
Yeah,
might
we
need
are.
to pause for
We're-
Shadoon.
We're bringing Parkour Warrior in 2 parts. Got the
You
main
can
game mode, and then there's a unique game mode coming like 2 weeks after launch.
There's a sneaky clip of it in the update video which actually reveals some
Yeah.
interesting stuff if you're clever.
Yeah. So the initial release of Parkour Warrior, the one that releases on launch, is a solo game mode. So it's like you can just play it. You're not versing anyone, unless you want to verse people on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's your own thing.
You can have a friendly race with someone next to you as well.
Yeah. And to answer your question, no. I'm actually just going to answer that question. No, Parkour Warrior is not behind a paywall, but the daily challenge is. The main courses, which you get like 7 of them, they rotate like every month. You get them for free. And then there's a daily one, and that one requires the Battle Pass.
You get that daily challenge. How long is the Battle Pass for? Is that something you can say now?
Yeah. Like we're going for 3 months on the Battle Pass, like a standard. There's I know games that do them like every month, and I think they're alright. I think there's a lot you have to kind of like keep up with to be able to do it on a monthly basis.
Do you plan to update the forums prior to open beta? Yes, we are currently doing it.
Yes, we are working on it, and it is interesting. It's a really cool update. Lots of nice usability features. It looks very sexy, but not quite ready yet. But lots of cool changes will come.
And then the the versus the versus game mode of Parkour Warrior, that one's not behind paywall. That one's just like that one's like a standard like matchmaking type game mode. Battle Pass is every 3 months. It's not necessarily seasonal. You wouldn't get like a Halloween Battle Pass, for example. But we would do like Halloween events, which might have its own little tiny like pass or something.
The Battle Pass is our theme, though.
Yeah. Just not around like, seasonal events or anything like that. No, you have to.
Maggie, no, it's not L. This is Noctis. Ella's not here.
You have to buy Battle Passes separately to ranks. I have no, I can't say anything about prices because it's really weird. Because it's really complicated. It's like, we still haven't decided exactly on them, on the exact price, but also it's like different in each country and depending on like how much tax you pay in your country as well. But I never love like answering questions on pricing.
It will be revealed soon.
Yeah, when you click on on the web store and you see the price, that's the price based on your countries, and then there's your answer. And no, we can't do localized pricing because that's just not a feature of the web store that we use, Tabex web store.
Web store's down because the server is closed for updating. We don't want the web store open while you can't access the server. Simple as that.
I don't know what's happened.
I think Shadoon's crashed. Oh, he's here now.
Audio issues.
There we go.
They were on the title screen for a while.
Woo, there's a lot of questions. So many questions.
Becoming dev Q&A, excellent.
Will there be a language translation system on MCCI? Not for launch, but we'd like to add one, yes.
A good question.
Will development be more focused on MCCI for open beta?
What does that mean?
I don't think it really changes. Yeah. We've still got like a consistent team on MCC and a consistent team on MCCI.
I would even say it's just test focused, but in closed beta, stuff is being developed that you are seeing now for open beta. After open beta, stuff gets developed, and when it's done, it gets released.
Yeah.
So it'll be more similar again to the start of closed beta, where there were a lot more like smaller patches happening. And you can, if you look back through the patch notes, since like January this year, there haven't been nearly as many like big changes. the badges system did get rolled out, but that was like a part of open beta. But you'll just see systems drop as they come.
Yep, a lot more content updates essentially, in open beta and beyond.
I also hope we can bring more games over, like more quickly. There's some more like nuance to that.
What can you reveal about the MCC movie? Well,
Chris Pratt, am I right?
How is that late?
Is the secret PvP? Is the secret casual PvP game mode coming out? Yes, not for open beta, but yes. It will. It's probably the next one after Parkour Warrior, but don't quote me on that one. It's very likely to be after the Parkour Warrior versus mode. But things could change. You can only buy the Battle Pass on the web store. That I can confirm.
You have to pay to play on MC Island. No. Not at all. No.
The other game coming with open beta. No. So on open beta launch, you will only get the all existing game modes plus the Parkour Warrior dojo courses.
There'll also be a bunch of new maps for the existing game modes on
open
beta launch as well.
Huge map pack.
Particularly in To Get to the Other Side.
Huge. But don't worry, there is plenty to spend your gems on. You'll see. You'll see. What about the other PvP game you announced earlier, like a few months ago? I think that you're talking about the casual PvP game. Yeah, that's the one that is very likely to be after the Parkour Warrior versus mode.
Although I don't know for sure yet, but I think you might get private games before the other game.
No.
Daniel has just said it. Daniel said it.
Oh.
Given I'm the person that's probably gonna like
Daniel's
involved with both of those, I think the plan is currently to work on private games first. I think it'll also offer a lot of value for a lot of people to get private games in, especially like tournaments and with like things being open. Private games give a lot of opportunity for people to make their own events and their own like happenings and like figure out how to play themselves. I think that's a really important thing to add. It's a bit more value, I think, than the other game, even if it's pretty cool.
Yeah. To be able to host a private game will be behind a paywall, yes. If you're just joining one, no.
And I think in private games you can like team, you can set up your own rules. I imagine like any social rules still apply, but cross-teaming is fine. It's your game after all.
MC Bomb, it will be both party-based and code invite. That's the current plan anyway. We haven't started deving it, so don't, Yes, there will be a blog post.
There's several blog posts.
Several before open beta release.
A lot to share and a lot to talk about, so too much for one article.
What is
I
the
think
third
parties will stay as 4, but private games are not like party locked, right? You can do a private game with however many fit in the game, but that's different from your party.
Alright, I'll give you a clue about the casual PvP game. It's one word. Huh? I think you understand what I've just done, right?
Yeah, I see.
There's a question if we find it beneficial to be secretive with content, which I think is the case of if we talk about everything we want to do, then we're just going to end up disappointing people because we don't get around to it. So we're going to talk about stuff that we are relatively sure we're going to do, and also soon enough. Like, we're talking about plenty of stuff that's like, yeah, we'll do this in like 6 months, you know? And if we say something publicly that we're going to do soon, and it's 6 months later, people are going to be like confused by that.
Oh, here we go.
It's also so much harder when you're working on something under the spotlight. Like, if everyone knows what you're doing, it's quite hard to...
Purple?
You know, it's nice to do it quietly and not everyone asking questions all the time. At least in my opinion.
What? Fire breath? Holy... Wow, okay. I was really excited for this, like, final side hard ending obstacle, but they kind of both did it straight away. Maybe it was easier than I thought it was. Alright, Pete. Let's see how Pete does. Oh, there's a fail.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the snake breath.
Wait, are they not at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, go on, Pete. Go on, Pete. Yeah,
Illumina
nice.
is now going into the hard part.
Yeah. It's easier than the rhythmic path. Very cool obstacle.
Ooh.
No, we're not. How? Me saying the casual PvP game is one word, and Sparkle goes, if it's Spleef, I'll cry tears of joy. Like, we're not doing Spleef.
Well,
if we were to do Spleef, we'd be doing Rocket Spleef.
Yeah.
Which is like 3 words. Rocket Spleef Rush.
Well, if we wanted like a traditional...
If it's the one word UHC, I'm going to be so happy.
I miss UHCs. They're special. They have issues, but they're special.
Oh, someone's climbing the tower.
Illumina's going up. Go on, Illumina. I think he's got it. Go on.
2 people
maybe
on the
not,
tower.
as soon as I said it.
You cursed him.
I've got good time.
I cast a curse.
Cast a curse, cast a curse.
Oh, no, chat found it. It's find the button, but written as one word.
Microphone activated.
It's like quickly spoken.
Who's that?
That's Steph.
That's my gal.
Is that your girlfriend? Jeez.
Damn.
It's really funny because I actually muted the stream, so they have no idea what you guys were laughing at.
You know, that voice sounded awfully a lot like Google Home.
Go on, Illumina.
Love letting
Oh, jeez.
a
Again,
technology
cast a
come
curse.
into my own.
Oh,
Callum, you've already done it, Callum. Go
Look
away.
at this hard tower, though.
That's a
Go
lot
on,
of
Callum,
people.
get out.
Yeah, I reckon we'll get a
Pete, go on,
couple.
Pete.
I reckon we might get a couple. Purple, there
Yeah,
we
purple's
go.
on the way.
Yes. Well done.
If it's
Callum, you've
2 or
already
4,
done it. Come on.
that'd be really good.
He's just being greedy now.
He wants to prove it's not a fluke.
Oh, it's certainly not a fluke.
No, of course not.
Look at him go. He knows how to do this. Well done.
Good job, good job.
2 completes.
Shame is still at it.
Yeah.
There's Illumina.
They got, what, a minute and a half, assuming they don't fail.
I think some ladder's a bit too hard for overtime. It's like... You can finish it, but I think it's a pretty dangerous game to assume you get that time.
I don't know, you can't
Oh,
catch
look, they're
yourself.
both.
Oh, I think they're gonna do it, aren't they?
Oh!
You were saying-
Oh,
Hey!
Jinxed it. Oh no.
God,
yeah, you can sort of slip down a single rung, which is quite interesting on this obstacle.
You got it, come on.
This is the
Yeah,
box.
you can do it in overtime. You can afford to make mistakes.
Yeah, it's committed
This is
there.
nerve
You got it,
Oh,
you
here
got
we
it.
go.
Come on, you got it. Yeah, we go. Ooh,
No.
look at this. Come on. Come on, you've got this.
Go on, fire breath.
Come on, Shane, you got it.
Oh,
come on, buddy.
Oh,
You haven't got a lot of time, bud. Come on.
take your time.
Oh no!
It's a horrible obstacle.
Oh,
You can feel we're watching it.
No!
Unlucky!
I was just in overtime.
dear.
No. Oh my God, no.
That's really
That was
sad.
amazing timing.
Yeah, Cyber is
that
right.
could've
Shane and
just-
Shen.
That was awful. Oh no.
oh no.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm.
Hello.
Yeah,
free
Definitely
hard
enjoying
power
his time
complete.
with Google Home. Yeah.
No, I needed to get a tea. Wait, I need to be right back again.
Oh,
He did fall off.
oh, it's so bad.
Red did surprisingly well with only one ending. Red only got one easy and they still managed to
Yeah.
move pretty well. It's cool.
Oh, they got one easy and one medium.
One hard. Interesting. There's quite a lot of
Green geckos,
non-finishing
damn.
finishers.
Wait, what happened to Orange? I thought Orange finished twice on hard, right?
Yeah,
Or was it just
one
once?
hard, one easy.
One hard.
Shane fell.
Yeah,
right.
Shane.
Of course, that would have screwed them over.
Yeah.
Decent coins this time around.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
green.
It was last time as well. It
Green's
was
on the
about
way
the
to the
same.
win.
I do remember a Redditor complaining that they didn't understand why Pakawara coins didn't change, but I guess this is their example. They did not need changing.
I thought that they'd be more complete, so I was hesitant to increase the coins yet, but I will increase it for next time.
What's wrong with Shadow?
What's happening there?
I think it's having driver problems with audio and it's crashing its game.
Ouch.
It is quite the difficult team to find a swap in for,
Mm.
Yeah.
considering I think they're speaking Spanish. This is Hugo's time to shine.
Get in there, Hugo.
I'll probably do worse than Shadun, which, you know, he's not even in game, so.
Well, there's plenty of time.
We should do the hi am thingy. Oh, Anthony, you first.
Wait, what?
You need to say hi am.
Introduce yourself to the stream.
I was so confused as to what Hayam was. I was like, is this some secret cult or
It's a
something?
food.
It's like there's a whole word.
It's a
just
food.
Hayam.
It's a band.
Right, sure. I'm Anthony. I'm a web dev and software dev in general. Yeah, my favorite flavor of pizza is pineapple. There you go.
Oh, that's a bonus bit of information there. Thank you.
I don't know. I know what else to come up with.
No, that's good. And that's it. That's the end of the introductions.
Yeah, don't you
Yeah, no one else
say
can
No
anymore?
more
talk.
needed.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Anthony's the only important person to introduce.
Yeah, you don't need anyone
Yeah,
else.
I
You
definitely,
don't need to know.
I've definitely been on the event server for more than 1 minute in this, in this cycle. Yeah, I'm so relevant to this admin stream. How did I sound like your French speaking exam? I did that for GCSE. That's terrifying. Oh god, I don't even want to remember French GCSE.
So I've got
Anyway,
a fun
am
Hall
I
of
not
Fame
the only one
fact.
to introduce myself, please?
Oh right,
That
yes.
sounds
Did you
a bit
finish?
egotistical of me. Yeah.
I feel like we should just end them there. Just for one introduction.
Yeah, just
Alright.
you don't need to.
Come on,
Just
Daniel,
introduce
go
a
on.
different person on the other event.
Well, I'm gonna quickly interrupt to say that Jordan has like a pet in the Hall of Fame. Like, it shows Jerry after he won. And I guess I've never tested what happens if someone with a pet gets in the top 10, because Jerry doesn't get removed when the next person shows up. So now, whoever is 9th in the Hall of Fame gets to have Jerry next to them.
Aw,
Alright.
Jerry. Ooh, you're going for survival games now.
Alright, come on. Anthony's done his introduction. We're going
I'm Isaac.
down.
Games and music.
Come on, Daniel!
I am focused on the game and what to do, and I'm not listening. I don't remember what's spoken.
This is a
What do
right
you mean on the
shambles.
game? We're not even in a game.
Shall I just
Parkour Tag.
introduce myself? Shall I introduce myself again at this rate?
Why not? Why not? If you want to.
Nah.
There we go.
He's so focused on the decision, though.
Yeah.
Nox, can you introduce yourself? I'm not sure how.
Okay, hello, I'm Noxite. I'm running the stream. And I'm...
Which is why that he's only following Dream, despite the fact that he's not in the event.
Very funny. I is Noxite.
I am Noctis. I'm the token female and community manager.
I'm Isaac. Games and music is what I do.
Salut, je m'appelle Tom et je suis le premier chef.
Oh my god, yeah, he's the pretentious one.
Yeah, he has to act up.
If he did it in Spanish, that'd make sense.
Fais-moi la bouche, s'il vous plaît.
Go on, you go pop off. Do it in
Yeah,
Spanish.
do it in
Okay.
Spanish, because maybe we'll get some Spanish people coming to the admin stream.
Should I?
Say hi.
Go for
I
it.
guess so.
Hola, yo me llamo Hugo y sobre todo desarrollo cosas en el evento de MCC.
There we go.
Ooh,
Woo.
different languages.
Nice.
So
hoi.
inclusive.
I understood a
Ja,
bit
en,
of
nu kan
that
ik alles
from when
zeggen,
I was
maar
in
ik kan
high
het
school,
niet
but not all of
verstaan.
it.
Dit is helemaal geen introductie, maar ze kunnen het toch niet verstaan.
What?
What
I had to do
the
it in
hell?
Dutch.
What happened there?
Yeah,
My
because that was in
intro,
Dutch.
So yeah,
I did not get a word.
yeah, that's the point.
Dutch
you
is just the Welsh of European languages, I feel. Like,
Wow.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, can
It's
you guys stop making up languages and just stick to English? Dobry dan, moje imię jest Stefan.
Ovredan.
What were you saying about making up languages, Stefan?
I don't know. Sound like an AI when I said my name.
I love
Yeah,
it.
you did. Up next, someone clones Stefan's voice using AI and get him to say all these
Oh,
terrible
that would be
things.
so fun. It'd be so
You
fun
know,
if
it'd
we
be
had
like
that.
any admin stream
Oh,
though,
Steph,
because we
you
would
can
be
do
days
that.
jittering away, jeez.
Oh, imagine
That
if
was
you can
funny.
AI anybody's voice and then use
well,
that
you
in
can.
TeamSpeak or in Discord or anything. It's gonna be a nightmare.
I was laughing at this. I'm crying. Why you're so smart with your stupid languages?
Yeah, I saw that myself. I was giggling away. What the hell?
If programming languages count, then
Can
it
you-
doesn't
can
really
you-
matter,
No,
does
they
it?
Can you
don't, they
introduce
don't.
yourself in that language?
I mean, it's just English at the end of the day, with a few like colons and stuff and full,
Well,
full
depends which one.
stops.
I think jQuery is going to be pretty hard to say.
Yeah, or
Let's put a dollar
assembly
sign in there.
language. Yeah, let's all introduce ourselves using ASCII encoding. Yes, let's do that.
It's starting to sound like one of those stop doing memes.
Oh,
Oh, someone
Oh.
try it. It's the automatic system. They've tried it.
Woo!
what happened? Did they
If you
do?
disconnect like last second, it still auto passes because it's now automatic.
Yeah.
Jamie, I would love to see anyone try and introduce themselves in that specific language. Honestly, though, Shakespeare is my favorite esoteric programming language. so good.
Oh man, that's well cool. We've got that.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Daniel, you made a big mistake
I
telling them
haven't.
that it was an auto pause.
Well,
You've now relinquished the control to them.
You've given them
Yeah.
the tools to
Yeah.
disassemble the event.
Oh, dear.
well, the
Didn't we
why-
say at one point that we're proud that the only place in the event where people have control, like the contestants have controllers in Dodgebolt, and now it's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's
They're
now
prob-
everywhere.
They're
Because
probably
Daniel
too
told them.
focused on the parkour.
Yeah, you
don't
said
they?
this.
well,
Daniel,
the
have you ever watched?
implication here is that they can feel safe in knowing, even if we disconnect 1 second before, it still gets passed for me. So we
No.
don't get those weird.
Like,
Isn't
we
it
could have been a
better?
mystery.
Yeah,
It's how
you should've-
good you are as a dev.
Exactly. You should have just said you were ultra fast. So,
I don't need to take credit for
You're a
being that fast.
master at it.
You know.
But
So
also,
fast
I
you
would
can do
like
it in the
to,
same tick.
I would like to clarify at some point just to people that the code just passes for you at 20 seconds left. So it's like not a big deal if you crash. You can know, like, you can rest knowing like, okay, it's gonna pass for me as long as it was still in the pregame. Because I imagine if you crash, that's also pretty stressful as the person crashing. So I'd like people to be a bit more like restful there, knowing like, okay, it is gonna pass for me. Not to the point where they should do it on
Oops.
purpose or keep take
Stop
this ring
spilling
yet.
the secrets.
Stop
I
sharing
don't
it.
think it applies to admins, Daniel, does it? It only applies if every admin leaves or something? I saw looking at chat, someone asked.
No, so it doesn't apply to admins, but there is a special clause for if every single person disconnects, which would only happen in like weird other cases. But it doesn't really care about admins being there because we don't need to be there per se. And also it can only pause outside of rounds. The tech to pause in a round is conceptually cool, in practice very difficult and not worth the time right now. But I do think it's like a nice feature to have to be able to auto-pass, even if I'm always paying attention to the event. And of course, if they manually request a pass, then that's still a manual thing, you know?
Yeah, we've got ChatGPT in the chat, and ChatGPT tells us when we need to pause and does it automatically.
Chat PKT actually.
Yeah, some of the knockoffs are actually so
Parkour
funny.
Tag.
To be fair,
I get
ChatGPT can get itself in such a mess sometimes where it's just like, oh, I'm wrong, and then you say something different, and then it still gets it wrong, and yeah, it's great.
I think you're doing so well. Come on, Pig. Or have I just cast and cursed them again? Oh no. I'm scared to like
Honestly,
celebrate anyone achievement in case I curse them.
I just always call out whoever's doing best, and it kind of evens out that way.
I just want to apologise to chat for putting deep philosophical questions in there now. That's not going to go down well.
Were there any questions earlier that we didn't answer? I think there was loads.
Probably.
Questions about MCC Island.
Yeah, you can,
Or
you
just
can have,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, bring him
You know,
in.
this is the time to ask
Roll
them
in the
this
questions.
event.
Yeah.
We're all here.
We know a lot more details right now about MCC Island. Talk about them.
Well, considering it's releasing in like...
Yeah.
Very soon.
I just like straight up said, you know, there's gonna be lots of things to spend your money on. I told you how the battle pass works.
Yeah, you're already revealing about details, content you get from a battle pass. I mean, well, what sort of cosmetics?
It doesn't need to be a surprise, you know.
Can you maybe say the theme of the first battle pass? Is that worth saying? I don't know.
No.
No, alright.
Let us reveal that one in
Christmas.
pictures.
Everyone, it's Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, we had
Celebrating Christmas
That would
early.
be
Christmas
funny,
in
wouldn't it?
July.
Yeah.
I had it planned for a couple of months ago.
Alright, wait. What was it? I missed a load of questions. Will you ever love me?
No.
No. Never. Will Grand
Only
Champ
if you
Royale be released
earn it.
immediately upon beta release?
We will
Yes.
love you if you get the battle pass.
And Grand Champ Royale. Grand
Champ
Pog
Royale
Champ
will
Royale.
release, yes. Oh my god, why did you not call it Grand Pog?
I think that was a
Grand
tester
Pog.
thing back in the
Grand
day.
Pog
Grand
Grand
Pog
Pog
Champ.
Royale.
Grand Pog Champ.
Will ranks have additional perks added to them? Yes, actually. Yes.
Yes,
There's
we
some
edited
slight-
the table on the dev store the other day. It's very
There's some
exciting.
slight tweakage to the rank perks. I think they're better. I think.
Yeah, until everyone
Yeah.
says they're worse and cancels us and refunds the money and we go bankrupt and all
No,
go
they're not-
homeless on the
they're not-
street.
Yeah, it can't be worse. Possible.
Oh, so you're
will
saying they're
game
currently at their
size-
worst? Oh, I see.
Will game size increase in MCCI? Like, will there be 10 teams in the game? No plans for that right now. It's really complicated
Yeah.
to do it properly. We'll let you know.
Things, yeah. The existing games are. Well, okay, there might be.
Meltdown
it's
on
unclear,
MCCI, will teams be full? We haven't even got round to talking about Meltdown
Yeah.
on MCCI, so
We've
I
got
can't answer that one.
concepts. We've got concepts for it, but
Yeah.
nothing concrete.
It's, Meltdown's actually easier. No, well.
The melting down is where it starts getting a bit tricky, because it takes a lot of processing for that. So
The meltdown on the event isn't think, close to what the potential of Meltdown could be. Because we had to do a lot to fit it in the event format and make it work for the event. You know, with 10 teams, slightly asymmetrical. You got to get 3 rounds of it in. There's plenty more that we can do to make it more fun for Ireland. So
this is a great question.
Is Meltdown still the most intensive game CPU-wise, Daniel? Or is that still SOT? I don't even know what it is.
Well, SOT's a lot better nowadays, but Meltdown is the worst because of the amount of block edits. I could improve it, but it's at one of those spots where like it's fine for the event, and whereas SOT is sometimes it goes like right over the edge of what's acceptable, so it made more sense to optimize. Whereas Meltdown is always like the same amount of laggy, which is pretty bad, not bad enough to ever be an issue.
This is a great question.
Good for all the people with good computers that are streaming. All fine.
Well, it's a server thing, not a client
but when
thing.
it comes to the server,
we're talking about server side.
Need to figure out how to get it less laggy.
It's Mayhem. It's MC Mayhem asks, how will the GUI in the compass be organized with the new games, as there is only space for 4 slots currently? Well, the navigator gets a UI update, and it has... I don't know the total actually. Hold on, let me try and count this. 6, 8, 6, 14, 15 icons or something in the new navigator. So when you get into open beta and open it, there's like loads of new things.
Could you reveal one of the new ones?
5 of which are games, and then there's a 6th one for the kind of the game that comes out 2 weeks later. And then there's just like tons of stuff in the kind of like, you know, places to visit around the shopping district and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to leak anything there. I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to look at the question. Will Grand Champ grant you Nick? Grand Champ Royale, I believe, is slated. Oh, I don't want to say it. I think it is. I think it's, you know.
I'll check.
Well, you can say it if you want.
Well, it's not like. It's a maybe.
Nick, regardless.
It will probably disguise. It will probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll never have a Nick system in general. It's just disguise. Like, you don't get to pick. It just gives you one.
If I write a whole Google Doc on how to get Meltdown in MCCI, will you add it?
No, I've already said
we're gonna
a whole page for what
we're
I
gonna
want
get
to do with
Meltdown in MCCI.
Yeah, we have our idea. I guess if you want to go on the forum and make a thread of how you would do it, I'm curious enough.
We'll read it. You know, if there's cool stuff in there, then that would be awesome. But we'll Meltdown's high on the list to get on the island.
Meltdown's also a good because there's a few different Venn diagram-esque kind of things between games people really want to see and games that really transfer well to islands. And Meltdown is in both of those. Whereas Ace Race gets asked a lot, but it's quite hard to bring over. So.
Okay, apartments are not on open beta release, so don't accidentally get hyped for those. Don't. Me saying 16 icons, people it's gotta be apartments, it's gotta be. Not.
Also, Starfire did ask a question, which was, what is your favorite butterfly/mod? And I didn't know there were more than one of those.
I swear we got asked this last time.
That's a repeat question.
Your favorite butterfly or mod?
Moth.
Oh, moth, right, okay. Yeah,
Would be
that makes more sense. Yeah,
that got asked last time.
It did, yeah.
Oh, I accidentally didn't. I was looking through questions. Sorry.
They say we've never answered though.
I did. I specifically said it was the glasswing butterfly. You can go back to last VOD and check that.
Yeah, I swear I answered that as well.
I will check
Yeah, because Eloise told us about her phobia of butterflies,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Yeah,
Like, the story of a
yeah,
butterfly
she went
farm.
with her
was
mom.
during-
Yeah.
I remember
Sky
talking
Battle.
about
During
this.
Sky Battle, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't accept this slander.
What's this
Butterfly
question?
questions
What happened to
have
the
been asked
survival
us.
world from a few MCCs ago? What?
What?
But
What's survival?
Oh yeah, we.
Oh,
the
your
scuffed
survival.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we it's probably been deleted.
Would it? It would just stick around, wouldn't it?
No, I thought we
Yeah,
were going to feed it back into the AI to see what would happen next. Like, would it fix it, knowing that it messed up?
What?
I was talking about very practical, not your.
Oh, Lime Llamas just went storming
keeping
up.
theme, you know?
Jesus.
What was the AI we used? Was it just ChatGPT?
Surely it was
Lockout.
Stable Diffusion, right?
It's a bit of a-
In a percentage scale, how ready are you to release open beta at the moment?
well,
I don't
I mean,
know.
we're
it's
not
weird.
ready.
I don't really know how to answer that.
Well, we're not ready. We are just not
yeah,
ready.
right now, today,
Zero.
we're not ready. But it's like, but we've got,
we
know
soon.
what we need to do, and it all just kind of comes all at once. Yeah.
Lockout tweet is out.
Oh, is it? How is it the break already? Huh? I just lost track of time.
We're pretty much almost there. Like a lot of things are ready and in a good state. The hell?
What happened there?
Quinn was just going between all the channels.
He's that lazy.
Yeah, what did, yeah.
To
He just
not-
went through every single channel.
He's
Mate,
so
Wolf,
lazy that
come
he
on.
doesn't like click something. He actually like hits shift down.
Oh
down.
no!
Oh,
Can
come
you
on.
do that?
That
Yeah,
is
back in a minute.
classic Maywolf, man.
That's
Or
amazing.
that's
I'll be back
really
in a minute.
annoying.
You
Why
can
would
set
you
that
do
up as a
that?
hotkey. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him off for that.
Yeah.
Go use the command to go down there.
So disrespectful.
Also, like, is he recording?
Actually, he's passively aggressively gone to the recording channel, which is the one we're meant to use for the stream. Which is kind of
It's
funny.
true. It's true. All right, wait. Starfire, what? Starfire said you never answered though.
No, we solved that one.
Yeah.
I'm slow on these.
MCC non-canon stats should be archived on live, right?
No.
No.
No,
I
only
think
canon events get stored.
I'm caught up there.
Non-canon is gone.
I think we're caught up on the questions there. Any other ones? Any other questiones?
What's your favourite cheese?
Oh god, don't get me started.
That's from a
No.
movie or something, isn't
Chat,
it?
we
I
don't
think
want to
it is.
know. We don't want to know.
Can't be extra mature cheddar.
That's
great.
Can you repeat yours
That's pretty
about
solid.
Parkour
Good.
Tag?
That couldn't be a favourite, though. I don't know.
I am quite...
Applewood, I think, is my favourite.
Applewood is pretty great, I'll
It
be
is,
honest.
when you get a
and
good one.
Jarlsberg. That's quite good, I
What
think.
is your favourite
Hilton.
marketplace map / creation?
We're
that
still on the
Noxcrew has
cheese
made?
question right now.
Yeah, screw your cheese question. What is your favourite marketplace map / creation that Noxcrew has
Someone in
made?
chat, please ask that so we can answer it, thank you.
I have an answer.
Or
And it's maybe not the one you'd expect, actually. I really loved Movie Star.
really?
Oh, movie star.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I really enjoyed working on the videos for them. We did like
yeah.
we did
Alright.
some like it was 2 or 3 funny videos made in the map, and I don't know, I think about them fondly. I think they're really funny, and the trailer's great as well. I love the trailer.
I love doing the voice acting for that because there's like I voiced the witch in that, and I had to do one of her burning because there's a bit, and the window was wide open at the back of my parents' house, screaming like a witch, and I remember my neighbours just peeking over the top, going, "You guys all right?" I was like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Love that map.
My favourites, Monsters from the Ice.
Yeah.
It was one of the last ones I worked on Bedrock, but it really, we got to do a lot of cool stuff, lots of cool
Yeah.
story stuff, and there's a track I really like from that one. As well.
I really liked Dropper of Horrors. I think it was just a
Dropper of Horrors.
slick It was a very slick approach to doing a dropper map. Very cool thematic. And then I don't know, and then City Living, man. It's one of the coolest maps.
City Living 2 is just I love City Living 2. Just there's so in depth.
So much to do. Right, what was the Parkour Tag question? Sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm missing any questions. It's there's a lot to just scroll through.
You didn't give an answer to your favourite cheese.
Finished.
Yeah, that was actually asked in chat multiple times. What is your favourite cheese?
Was it actually?
Red Leicester.
Yes.
Yeah. It's an interesting question.
Double Gloucester though. Double Gloucester is probably actually my favourite.
I love a good Gouda.
A Gouda?
Okay.
Yeah, Gouda's great.
No, the one with the... Is it cranberries? Or in it?
Oh, Wensleydale and
Wensleydale, yes.
That's pretty good.
Love it.
That's a pretty good cheese.
Stefan, I didn't know you were a Wallace and Gromit fan.
The cranberries elevate it though.
Yeah.
Noxite last MCC update video acting skills were top tier.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you mean... Wait, Applecake.
Is that a question?
You mean scuffed? Because that wasn't last. That was like two.
Oh, that's finished. Oh gosh.
2 videos ago.
I think it was posed as a question. Was Nox's acting skills top tier?
Well, wait. Last MCC update video acting skills were top tier. Were they paid? What do you mean?
The actor. I think they mean the.
Was I paid?
Testers. No, they're asking about the testers. Were they paid to stand there and get hit by you?
Oh.
Okay, that's the final results.
No, they weren't, and that's what makes it even better.
I think I've done that right, Daniel. I'm sorry if I haven't.
They gave their lives and didn't even receive any money for it.
You can see in the message that like game chosen is correct with what's on Twitter, so it's good. Like, if any of like the vote totals are wrong, it's not the end of the world. As long as the actual game being picked is correct, then we're
it's gonna be grid runners.
Yeah, I did get a 20 kill in Sky Battle, and it was legit. Yeah.
And then I killed you with 3 arrows. It was quite funny.
But it wasn't in the video, okay? So it doesn't count. It was not real.
Real to me, damn it.
What is your favourite feature in MCC Island?
So
this is a good one.
This is not a game. Not a game.
Yeah, just favourite feature.
Oh dear.
And it could I think this is really good. It's an interesting one because you could say like the disguise feature, for example, right?
It's a battle pass feature.
Yeah.
I mean, I love battle passes. I really do. I think that's what stands out for me.
I'm trying to. It's a hard one. It's a hard one
Yeah,
because there's a lot of There's a lot of little. I like the wardrobe a lot actually. The new wardrobe. You'll see what I mean. When open beta releases and you look at the new wardrobe, you'll see what I mean. We teased it in one of our previous Q&As. But I don't know. I just think like the whole wardrobe system is really like the whole opening a personal menu and equipping items on yourself and having a wardrobe full of like collectibles is so good. I think it's really well done.
Yeah. My favorite feature's not ready yet, but it's a particular machine that I won't detail. But I think you'll know what I mean when you see the server.
Mine's also not in yet because it's the fishing feature. When does it arrive? What a fish, damn it.
I'll go with one of the many like small settings I've added. Like I've added a bunch of different small settings and tweaks to games. And I'm attached to them.
What's your favorite setting?
On. Do it, yeah.
Well, there's a new one dropping in open beta to remove the death animations, which is cool.
Oh, okay.
There's the Noxesium
no,
stuff
wait,
as well, with
hold
like
on.
player heads and whatnot.
No, but Daniel, I think we should just remove the death animation straight up, but you can add it back.
defaults off.
Yeah.
But there's a setting to still turn it back on. But I still need to remove them first. So.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Error.
What's the error?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Eric.
They can play this room without him, but he needs to return fast, otherwise he's going to be disadvantaged, we'll say that much.
I say this every time, but this has got maybe my favourite grid on this room, isn't it?
Is it another new one?
Yeah.
Is it a finale one?
Second to last, I think. Yeah, second to last.
Oh, I have no clue what's going on there. We'll see.
What does everyone think? What does chat think of the early access period when we open MCC Island? What are your thoughts on that? Like the fact that the early access period is only for people who got an invite and have ranks. You think it's alright? We're not going to piss anyone off about it?
I mean...
Is Eric back?
Yeah.
Yep, they didn't manage to complete the room, but I did send a warning on. You can complete the second room as long as you're on the two edges. You technically can complete it with any arrangement, but it's much harder if you don't have anyone on the side ones.
Because... yeah, so just for people out of the loop, when we release open beta, we're actually releasing it into an early access period first, and it's only for people who got an invite during closed beta and people who bought ranks. And then after that early access period, we then just open it up for anyone. Like you can just come right in. I think, did we actually announce how long it is, that early access period?
As long as closed beta, so. Right, Stefan?
Oh, that's good.
Don't recall.
Oh, that's great. It's good that if we didn't.
Yeah, I think
maybe
we said 3 days. I'm not sure.
All right. Because I was like, is 3 days long enough?
Well, you certainly
long
did
enough?
just now.
Yeah, we've said now, but we can always alter it.
Yeah, 3 days seems a bit long. Sorry,
Long.
short.
But early access.
Do you know Diablo 4 is doing an
not.
early access period and it's 5 days long?
Well, the thing to keep in mind is no stat reset, so for some people they're gonna care that they don't get to be in the leaderboards yet. Although anyone who has played before gets to be in it, so yeah, it's really just how long it takes for people to be able to ask their friends and stuff to play.
We should increase it. Hashtag increase early access period. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever asked for that, Stefan.
Hey,
Look at
Gillen, you might think you're a smartass, all right, but Diablo 4 isn't out yet, so yeah, check your facts before you add some sass to the chat.
Okay.
We've got this.
Don't worry, chat. Stefan's been accusing me of being sassy when I'm not. It's not personal. He just does it. It's don't get too upset, I promise.
No, that was some real sass because that was some sarcastic commentary on something that wasn't factual.
God, up next, Stefan adds inaccuracy markers like on Twitter.
Right,
Oh,
Gillan,
Nox Crew Blue.
I took a guess. What do you mean Diablo 4 turned out great, ... It's bloody great and I can't wait for its release.
Starfire has asked us this question quite a few times, so let's answer it. What's your favourite animal? I'm sure we've answered this before, but they keep asking.
Human.
Raven.
Dolphin.
Why do you want to know what my favourite animal is? You're going to forget, tomorrow.
Oh,
We'll get asked again next time.
You know what's a great animal? I was in Denmark and they had kangaroo meat at a restaurant. It was delicious.
Okay.
Tasty.
Yeah.
All right, but I do want to talk about this early access period, right? Because I do really want to know how people are feeling about it. So that if enough people are feeling good about it, we extend it.
Geeky.
2 weeks.
Yes, definitely.
I'm thinking
however
2
many
weeks.
hundred people in this stream are a representative amount and sample
Yeah.
of the entire MCC Island player base, Stefan.
Yeah.
Time to pull out that A-level statistics that I did.
There we go. There's the first naysayer, negative one. Please don't, because I want to invite all my friends to it.
Send it if you need to, but if you've announced it now, so keep it as it is, I reckon.
This next room is the a banger apparently.
Is the is
this
the one?
Did we actually say 3 days?
I can't. Hold on, let me try and find the article. Yeah, let me check that.
They have to activate.
We've done a lot. My brain is a bit mush.
Yeah, they have to get all the pressure plates active at once.
Oh, okay. But they're not able to get down there.
They are.
Oh, we said around 3 days.
Yeah.
Stefan, you're enjoying this too much.
Well, yeah, you got to reward the people who signed up for the beta.
Also, Tom, if people don't get it, I would consider just putting in chat, remember you can fishing rod others. Because I could see some people not realize.
Don't say anything.
Yes, we said about 3 days. Yes, go us.
I mean, we were quite a bit. We were a bit loosey-goosey with.
Because most teams are just trying to put the fishing rod on the plate as they
Oh, just give them time.
Green is game.
There will be a queue in MCC Island Open Beta if we hit it. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
I think Green's got it. Green's got the idea now.
Orange is doing better.
Yeah, a few teams are figuring it out.
Use your rod. Drop down.
But it's no easy. I like the tutorialization though, with the door having a fishing, like a breastplate for it. It doesn't teach you can get people up.
Well, they've got.
Wait, what's that, Gem? What's that, Gem? You need a reward for having to explain to my friends why you were excited to get an invite.
Oh, hey.
Do you mean the early... Are you saying, like, because of the early access period, you'll be the cleverer one in the friend group because you actually got...
Orange completed uppies.
Why is it...
Go on, Orange! Good luck.
Oh, dear.
They want to get uppies.
Okay.
Uppies.
Stop the best.
No, I disagree. It is the best.
Okay.
It's also an explanation of how to complete the room.
Yeah, it's called open beta so that when you find bugs, people on the forums will reply and be like, chill, it's open beta, this is meant to be. No, I explained it in our Q&A that, like, MCC Island is only... We're only classing it as 1.0 when we actually hit the original vision for what it was meant to be. We've still got quite a few features until we hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that original vision is like what a lot of writing.
There's
and
the
a lot
apartment
of
system. That's a big part of the original vision. There's this other thing that I'm not going to talk about. That's a part of the original vision, and then I think
a couple of games.
Oh, and then there's the faction stuff as well. Yeah, and then that's... Yeah, I think faction stuff, apartments, and then the other thing. I think that's 1.0.
No, we don't have an office. We all work from home.
And Stefan, you forgot the most important feature. That's starting our own airline so we can get people to the island, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Need that airline. Need first-class flights.
What info do you want? With a queue, will people with ranks have priority queue? Yes, it will work the exact same way that it did in closed beta.
We were struggling on this room.
Can you display your own legacy stats? No. No. Your stats from closed beta will not be accessible in any other way other than the way that it is right now in the archiver.
I love Michael's Python-based stats archive system. Such a great website.
Yeah, when the closed beta launched, we had a cap. Oh, no, I think we started on a kind of a small number of.
It was like a
players.
couple hundred, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we grew. Yeah, then we yes. I think it was like 250 or something. And then
I think it was about 250.
Yeah, then we ramped it up to 2,000, and I think we were still hitting. We're still hitting like max numbers on 2,000, and then there was a queue for that.
No, so we kept upping it, and then at some point we had some issues with scaling further that we've like worked out over the course of closed beta. But by the time that we were ready to scale up again, we weren't like hitting their queue limits anymore, so we never ended up scaling that much. But we're ready to like scale up again to a number that like properly represents the amount of players. We'll always keep the queue because the nature of like servers is. Scaling up for like a peak amount of players is not very useful. It's much more useful to try find the amount of players that generally want to play and to give the slots for them. And then, especially during events, a lot of people are going to want to play because it's like a big, well, MCCI exists kind of thing. And we don't really want to have to scale up every time an event happens. So the queue is always going to exist for that, to make sure that, there's like peak times. We don't need to necessarily scale up. But we'll also always try scale to a number that kind of fits the general population.
I have a hard time believing that we'll hit 2,000 again for open beta release. I don't know why. I just have this like gut feeling. Like I don't know. It's so weird. Like closed beta release was actually massive. Like, but for being closed, the amount of people that were trying to connect at that time was actually insane. Like I did not. Yeah. But then, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? Because like open beta is actually open, means anyone can connect. So surely we'd hit like 2,000 no problem, but I don't know.
Oh, they're just not going to make it.
Come on, Blue, you've got it!
They'll get the points for finishing.
I'll get the point. Oh, it's such a shame.
It gets them a few more points.
Yeah, they've got some points.
And I imagine the last...
Eric, they did so well for Eric crashing.
It's unfortunate that like the games with no rounds, we don't really have tooling to let you to give you something when you disconnect. Especially with Grid Runners, this is a game that is really hard to figure out what to do with. I have thought about in the past that we could technically let you stay in the little hallway between the rooms if you don't have your fourth person, and then that time wouldn't count towards your course time. So you could like wait around for the last person to rejoin you, but we couldn't like let you go again, for example. We couldn't like let you do a room again because some rooms are puzzly and you would just know the solution. So it's a difficult cookie to crack.
Oof. We got 9th though.
Yeah, overall.
Interestingly.
Ooh.
Sign must have got like a lot of slow completions then.
Yeah.
These points are like going all these like rankings going all over the shop. This is exciting.
Yeah, 2nd to 9th are really close.
Yeah. Like Lime was 2nd and they're back down to 5th. This is
very close.
Gonna be close.
Oh yeah, Wally and Purple are never getting to play together again.
Yeah, this isn't happening. Oh my days, yeah.
Yeah, they enjoyed what I can. As for 2nd to 5th, even 6th, not bad. Even down to 9th, they could probably still.
Yeah, anyone.
It's not bad.
Yeah. And to be fair, if Blue do really, if like Sansa Time gets picked last and H1 absolutely smashes it, they could back up.
I really love the chat message. How long were your uppies?
Uppies.
Sounds like some form of exercise people do in the gym. Just thinking about that makes me feel tired.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about open beta. I've got sort of low expectations of player numbers for open beta because it's like for closed beta we had these 4 games that were just replayed again and again and again, and I'd like to think that a lot of people are gonna be driven by the progression systems now being permanent. I think And maybe I don't know. Maybe a lot of people are gonna like the new Parkour Warrior. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really curious to learn how people react to open beta.
You know, it's a very different game.
I must say there is one question we've been sitting on for a bit that I don't think's been answered. Will the main island lobby get a makeover or change?
Yes. Yes, lots of things.
That was a lovely simple change.
Loads of bits and bobs of the hub got changed, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to think, because obviously, like, at the beginning of closed beta, it was massive hype, because it's the first time anyone saw anything. Beginning of closed beta, it was massive hype, because no one's ever seen anything of it, right? And it was all, like, brand new. But now open beta is not, like, it's not... Oh, I don't know. There is so much new stuff. It's really different. It's actually really different. But I don't think that it's, like, obviously different to the point that you can, like, really tell from the outside. But when you log in, you'll just know. You'll see.
You'll feel it.
Know?
More.
Yeah.
You know, it's an ongoing thing, though. It's not all about the open beta release. It's about, you know, just keeping the momentum going and doing other updates and game releases later.
Yeah, I hope...
Just add more players over time.
Yeah. I've never, like, held too much cards on hype. I think it's more about how we achieve what people want out of it over the long term. So, like, I'm actually really glad that, like, a lot of people love Sky Battle and Battlebox, right? And hold those games in, like, high regard in terms of like modern PvP. I think we can do a lot to improve that and please those players. And I hope over time those games become like the games that, you know, people want to play. That more people want to play, like competitive scene. Let's go, Stoon.
Also, a fun roster fact for this one: all the movement games got played. The 4 remaining games are Sense of Time and the 3 PvP games.
Gonna be yeah.
Even if the current standings are quite balanced, I think anything can happen if you've got a really good PvP team, which happens to include Korea. So
yeah,
I don't think Purple and Wadi will ever play together again.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that, like, you know, after a long time of not pushing any updates to MCC Island, we still had around like 300 to 500, 600 players on a weekend. Like, I actually found that pretty... Yeah, it's pretty cool. It says a lot, I think.
Very encouraging. It's very healthy for the server.
Yeah, I think Islands is the first Minecraft server I've like actively wanted to play on in a very long time. Not just because we're the ones who make it, but just because I find it much more chill.
Yeah.
I don't play Minecraft.
Really
I'll openly
excited.
say that. I do not play Minecraft as a main game at all anymore. So to make me want to play Minecraft again is quite a big deal.
I'm really excited about Parkour Warrior on the server.
Yeah,
like,
same. Parkour Warrior is one of my favourite event games, so I really do want to play it.
Even being bad at parkour, like just playing it has been really fun. You got tests.
Have you been enjoying it as well?
I'm gonna have to ban admin pacing on Parkour Warrior during meetings.
I'm
likewise,
excited.
Honestly, I've been playing in the tests and it is really fun.
I'm excited for when we meet up in the morning, when we, you know, first meet up.
Do the
People
daily.
saying, "Oh, did you play Regeneration yesterday?" But yeah.
For people in chat who have like consistently played MCC Island since the start, I think I've seen some people already say something. Like, what do you want out of MCC Island? What more do you want out of it? For people who've been playing it since the start and actually like find
is this not enough?
Like, find it fun to keep returning to. Like, what more do you want out of it?
Bingo. Oh god, no. I don't know.
Because I think we've got our ideas. There's lots of ideas.
Honestly, I think I'm going to have to pull an apple here and say that it may be what you want, but it's not what we want. So, no bingo.
Bloody bingo.
I don't think bingo.
Yeah, we know more than
you know.
it's fine.
Sometimes it's really hard to tell if people actually want something or they're just joking, and it's really quite unhelpful.
I just think a lot of people want bingo, but bingo has a lot of issues that we talked about. I think a version of bingo could work, and it would probably work better on island than on events. More as like just a pure like survival-esque mode. But I still don't think it's one of those modes that like you can really keep playing.
I think that you can quite easily play bingo already, if you really wanted to. You could set up a bingo card and play it. I'd suggest maybe doing that and have some fun.
Aqua versus Red has been going on for a while. Jeez.
Let's just drag a oh well, it's Cyan versus Aqua versus Red. It's 3 teams.
Oh, there are 3 teams. I didn't see this one. Oh, I think Red's got to be trapped in here though.
Red doesn't know how the meltdown mechanic works also.
Oh yeah,
there's no experience.
Yeah, I think this is going to be over. Oh, maybe.
They have
made it.
They have to score together.
One of them's made it.
Oh no.
No, that's not going to happen.
Is that door gonna lock on
Just
them?
back is
Oh
standing
no,
there.
that is
Back
so
holding
bad.
That's out. That's going to be out.
Back,
be careful. Don't go there.
Oh.
That was so
Who
good.
rushed it?
Oh my days, that was such
Oh my
play.
god, they
Beck
actually
had
got
already
through as
lost
well.
She was alone defending it.
That's insane. Go on, Red. They need to get out of this room now.
Also for just Reddit and like the chat here in general, I've sent this in the Discord for participants, but it wasn't the updates video. But spawn points are now less differently random. They're still random, but now you will never be next to the same team twice, like in multiple rounds. You can still be in the same battle because the top spots and the bottom spot, they can go to like either left or right. So you can still encounter the same team, but you're never like adjacent to the same team anymore. And unlikely to be with the same team, same battles. It's some feedback we got last time, and it was pretty notable for one team, so we fixed it.
Yeah, I think me and Isaac blew it out of the park with Meltdown Atmosphere.
Yeah, this game absolutely has so much atmosphere.
I love this. I love the episode.
Is that the phrase? Blew it out of the park?
Not out of the park.
I don't feel like I take credit really for that.
Yeah, you did.
I did the music.
You tempoed the sounds though. Like did that thing where you.
Red is actually cracking on.
It was sick.
I think Meltdown is such a good example of like a game that succeeded on all accounts.
I mean,
it's a fun game, it's a unique game, it has a great like aesthetic and it plays. And it also, probably the most important one for us, it doesn't take nearly as much effort to maintain as other games. Like it sails the same rooms a lot. And even though we've added like a few recently, it's not like a needy game like Ace Race, you know? Where we have to sit down every few months and be like, oh, we need to do something for it again.
No, it's
good.
It's 1 year old.
Red?
It's 1 year old as well. In a whole year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
that feels like
20 seconds.
That doesn't feel like a year.
Yeah. Nearly old enough to drink.
I guess in MCC game years, it might be old enough to drink.
One thing I disliked with closed beta, which was getting changed, is that you're required to have the base cosmetics unlock the variant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge deal.
Yeah,
Lots of pauses going on today.
It's not even like a 7 event. I don't know what's happening.
Cursed.
It's a prime event.
Someone messed up someone messed up the skywriting. Yeah, it was a bad sign.
Well, there's 7 admins online.
Mystery.
Oh, maybe it is.
You'll see. The new wardrobe is my favorite feature for a reason, and it's so good. Yeah, now you can just use any variant that you want. Like everything is a variant. No more like really base cosmetic idea.
I think they're all back now. Yeah.
Applecake, get out. Yeah, I don't care about /J, get out. What ornament doesn't collect dust?
Oh, you showed him quite a lot there.
I think overall MCCI just needs more activity, things that keep it fresh.
What, like
I think it'll
an open world game where you like encounter random things or something?
We probably will be.
No, it's like
more things.
Yeah.
Like servicey things, you know.
Yeah, the daily parkour thing is absolutely like correct, right? And I think that's why I know it's topical, but like I really want map rotations. Yeah, there we go. Like weekly map rotations, and I think it makes sense when you get to a certain number of maps. I don't like games when there's like 20 different maps, you know. But when there's like a nice, concise pool at a time, I think, yeah, it allows you to get more familiar with the maps during that like, particular week.
I think it needs quite a few maps before that.
It feels bad when you're not getting your favourite maps, and it's just an inevitability of that.
I think it's kind of a combination.
As simple as that. Hold on, I don't think it's as simple as that. Right?
It's not a simple thing at all.
If you have 30 maps in a pool, then let's say Sky Battle has 30 maps, right? Yeah. Then the likelihood of you getting your favorite map over and over again is very, very low, right? Mm-hmm. But when a particular week has a map rotation and says like, hey, there's 8 maps this week, and one of them is your favorite map, then you're going to be able to play your favorite map a lot more during that week, right? Yes, you won't be able to play it on other weeks, but that's the game protecting you from getting too burnt out on your favorite map.
Well, you do have private games by that point, hopefully, so you can just play
and then
as much as you want.
Yeah.
It depends how many maps there is.
I think if the rotation has like some actual rotation going on, I'd be down for it. But if it's just like from week to week, like 2 maps get removed, 2 get added, and it's just like most pools still the exact same, it feels a bit unnecessary. It feels like you're restricting the maps without much reason.
I'll be honest, like, one game that I've been really getting into recently, oddly enough, has been Splatoon. Like, I've been really enjoying the map. It's a very sudden map rotation. It's every 2 hours, and modes change and everything every 2 hours. It's a very, very short amount of time. I don't like that so much. But every 2 hours is like a big news broadcast. Everyone's screen goes to that and watches it and sees what new maps are played. I just like how fresh it remains. Like, I could easily play, if it weren't for Clan Blitz, I'd play that game for hours on end quite easily and enjoy it. And it's also just the pacing and music of Splatoon is really good, but that's a separate thing.
I think even like maps that you don't like, if you play it just a little bit more, like over and over again, you actually start to like learn the map more, and you start to like it. I think like when there's when a map pool is too varied, or there's not enough time between playing the same map over again, it doesn't give you the time to like learn the map.
Yeah.
It's not dissimilar to Overwatch and Valorant's approach, is how you don't have a map selection like in games like CS. Because Valorant, you could be forced to play a map you hate, like me, all the time. And eventually you can maybe not enjoy it, but you can at least get better at it because of the limited map rotation.
Yeah.
Whereas in games like Overwatch, where there's a lot of maps and a lot of different game modes, and you have no choice over what you play, it feels like you're kind of out of control.
I think we're quite far away from map rotation, to be honest, with the amount of maps we have. I think you need more for it to actually avoid feeling bad.
Honestly, I'm gonna go on this one. I think you can do a weekly map rotation on Sky Battle with 3 maps.
Ooh.
I think you can. A 3-map weekly rotation. I absolutely believe you can do it.
I don't know, man.
Some Discords will have some choice words for you with that opinion.
Blues.
Depending
Maybe
on
we're
nice.
not 3 maps. They
Not
think
full
8.
teams winning.
Okay, alright.
An issue you run into is if the maps aren't the fun ones. Like, Overwatch really had that, where they said a few maps no one wanted to play, so they were just always rotated out because people would complain when they were in. They were just kind of using it as like a
Next time it comes back in.
Inevitability, though. You're always
tested
gonna have
the
maps which
water.
are duds.
I tested the water. That didn't like it.
Yeah.
No, Overwatch's other big problem, I think, is just that switching game modes I've always seen as a bit of an annoying thing if I want to get good at a hero. I mean, let's just be honest, PvE in Overwatch has killed it for me.
Alright. Sky Battle with 5 maps a week.
It's just bargaining. Like, how high do I need to make it for you
now.
to accept?
5
Yeah,
maps
this is like
per
this is
weekly
like
rotation.
This is Seth's usual trick
or
of-
something.
Come on, what do you
No
think?
one likes my
5?
idea, so I'm
Five
just
maps
gonna
going
do
once,
more of it,
going
and that'll make
twice.
them like it.
How about no
Deal!
map
There we go.
rotation?
We've got a deal.
0 rotation in Sky Battle.
God, blimey, I'll charge.
Yeah, why don't we just have
team.
0 maps in Sky Battle in general and just
I
delete
think
the
what's
game?
more
Problem
interesting
solved.
is if there are more items, and there could be item rotation. That would be cool.
What if it's one map and it's like this bigger map with these islands with like a cobblestone generator on it, and it's like one big round. It's like 15 minutes or something.
You know, guys, what if we made an AI-generated Sky Battle map of all the Sky Battle maps and just use that? You know, no one's had that idea before.
Alright.
Parkour.
You're right.
You could probably
3,
place-
okay.
Lime's
Alright.
tactics
3 map
so
rotation
insane.
per day.
You're really just
No.
going once, going twice here, you know?
No, I like the week one because then every week you can announce it. You have an announcement. You know? Here's this week's map rotations.
What about 3 map rotations,
Sounds like
which
whatever happened with
rotates
our
every week?
spawns didn't work.
So one week
No.
you have 3 map rotations, the other week you have 0.
If you spawn next to different people,
It's
you
like
can still
2
spawn to the
rotations
team.
at once, so you're
That's
getting
terrible.
even. You're getting both of the things. No, because you get the maps for longer and then shorter. It's a varied experience.
Alright, I'm asking AI.
Right. You should commit
Are
to the
people
answer.
seriously not going to play for an entire week because they don't like a map or 2 in a map rotation of 5?
To be fair, I do that with some of my games, so yeah. It's
God.
if you take the game seriously enough, I can understand. Like on Valorant scale, probably not because maps are taken out on a seasonal basis. But nah, if it was a weekly thing, I would probably stop playing Valorant for a week.
The map's so
if I can
important
avoid
in
it.
Valorant because like there's so many abilities that change the way they play.
I feel
I
like the
imagine
maps
they kind
have
of feel quite
a
similar
decent
at the end of the
rating
day.
because Valorant maps vary in gameplay quite a bit because you got some maps with 3 sites, you got some maps with 2 sites, you got some maps where defenders
You got
kind of
that
sandwich
teleporting
attackers,
thing.
you got teleporters. You know, some of the gimmicks in Valorant just make some of the maps pretty annoying to play. Or just their obsession with large open spaces. Like, please, like.
That's why
That's
you've got
one
all
area
your
where CS just
abilities
does
to
so
get
much
through
better.
those spaces.
Yeah.
Right,
But if you're playing solo, like your team aren't coming, which in a lot of cases they don't in Valorant. Like, yeah, that open spaces are a problem because everyone's looking in the wrong places, so you'll just die.
What's the question about Parkour Tag that I keep ignoring? I swear I'm looking out for it now. You have to ask it within the next like 30 seconds. No, not the animal for a pet, Starfire. No.
I'll say kangaroo because when it dies, you can eat it.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Will Noxesium have music support for MCCI?
We'll put music on there some way around.
I think we plan on getting music sometime soon after launch, but it's not for launch.
If the hunter DC'd while in Parkour Tag, what would happen?
The other team gets a free win. No one get tagged then, so you just
But
get.
they can rejoin and maybe?
Yes, the hunter should be able to rejoin.
Bit peculiar because you're not sure where they DC.
You didn't see
I
it,
know
but
you
Purple
are,
just
probably.
cleaned up.
What is with these people?
What is going on?
Lumina left. Oh, Lumina
Lumina back.
joined. Good.
Well, I guess that Parkour Tag question isn't coming back.
Also, I'll ask chat here because event chat wasn't being particularly helpful. But could someone figure out which teams like Purple spawned next to? Because I imagine they just spawned next to a strong team every
Lime.
time.
They got taken out by Lime. And Lime have a very good strat of charging straight for the next team, lining all of their heaters in a row and then shooting the
Oh,
enemy.
Purpled. I think he's won it.
Purple Like,
Oh, two
absolutely
people are about
stormed
to
it.
freeze on yellow though.
Yeah.
Oh, we answered the Parkour Tag question.
Oh,
They-
3 of them.
Oh,
even-
purple, no!
They even did a message highlight and we missed it.
Oh.
But even when the spawns are definitely not next to the same team, you can still just spawn next to a team that's really good every round.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
There's not much we can help you with. The whole spawning next to the same very good team every round. That one.
Green cannot happen again. What is that team?
4.6K.
Jesus.
Man.
Damn.
That can't happen.
Damn.
That's all right
It's
for this
humble.
multiplayer. It's high, but it's not.
That's
Well,
outrageous.
amazing. What
we're on
happened to your
game
balancing?
6. Relax. This could go anywhere.
Could go anywhere.
Look, you sound like the crazy people who say, "Oh, it's game 7. It makes no difference."
Louis.
Jesus.
The battle for second, though, not first.
Yeah, it's battle for second.
Thank God we
Yeah,
have
it's Pretty
Dodgebolt.
close.
Otherwise, this would already be over the event, pretty much.
Yeah.
Be right back.
I need to see how many purpled coins purple is on. 3.2k. He's got more than 1,000 coins, more than second place.
Oh. Could it be like a
No
highest
tactic. Come on,
personal
Sat.
score?
That is obscene. I think it could be.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 more than seconds. Crazy.
That's ridiculous,
It's
man.
really impressive.
So impressive.
Oh, Scott, no. Leave him alone. He's just playing good
It's just,
Minecraft.
yeah.
No, Scott's had it.
Yeah,
You
Scott's
give him a
done.
chance and he's just like, nope. You know, Shane was nice enough to not try win the first one he got into, although he got
Yeah.
pretty sneaky. He didn't try win the first non-cannons. Or the cannons. Whereas no, Wiley and Purple are just going for it. They're first and third. They're gaming. And now there's 2 Jerrys on the top 10.
The
Jordan
two
made it
Jerrys.
back up there.
Multiplying. It's
And there's
multiplying.
also a Pete right next to it, so we've got 3 slimes next to each other.
Jerry!
Jerry split in half, so there's 2 of them.
Jerry's just going to end up taking over the entire leaderboard soon.
If Jordan can find his way to every single leaderboard position, Jerry
Yeah.
can take over.
Daniel, do you run the Noxesium account? What is this?
What?
Wait, there's not accounts. It's on the Noxcrew GitHub. It's on my Moblint.
Why does the chicken look so textured?
Oh no, I don't run that.
You sure?
I keep forgetting about this account.
What? The profile picture.
1 follower.
Damn, I was alright looking back then. What happened to me? Damn.
That's
Famous
you got yourself
CEO.
the almighty Noxide, you know? The confidence through the roof.
Yeah, almighty Noxide. Definitely not banned from Twitter or anything.
Oh, I should not be looking
And
at
the
Twitter.
time. Oh, it's
We have
survival
Sans.
games.
Looking at the event.
Yeah, it's
It might
Oh
be.
my
No, it might be
goodness.
Sans. I think it
Or
might
is
be
it
a
survival?
draw.
That's
Or
survival.
one off. Yeah.
would be cheeky if this
So-
though.
I mean, theoretically, purple could get 800 coins in this game. That's not
Yeah, SG is
unheard of.
an interesting late game.
Oh, that's a nice icon.
Oh, I love that icon. This is going to be an interesting survival games, I
It's
think.
been a while since we've been on the farm. I like this one. I like the farm. Nice setting.
Only Minecraft had corn. Yeah, perfect.
We'll make do with our own corn-esque
Not
plant.
banned on.
No, the username you had got banned separately.
Did he?
Yeah, I think that was a thing.
Oh, the almighty one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Rest in pepperoni.
Also for the stats people in chat, I've made changes that I talked about last event, where players in rounds can now have half coins as well on the database. I only round coins down to the nearest integer at the end of each game. So once per team per game, they get rounded. So that should fix the issues that Battlebox had, where like the scores were a bit weird. This way is a bit more intuitive, but I wanted to make sure I did it in a way that didn't like break the damage control system, because it still needed to be safe.
I'm gonna keep an eye on green because I reckon they're gonna get hunted.
Yeah, I'm following
Well,
Dodgebolt.
no one gains anything from hunting green, right? Because
It stops them from earning points, which is...
They don't need to. They should probably focus second, third,
Yeah.
fourth.
Yeah, they should probably
That
go
would
for
be
like lime
ideal.
or orange, or actually not
Yeah, like
orange,
lime, yellow. Those are like more important targets.
Oh, but yeah, lime is now lime and green are right next to each other. They gotta go for each other. They just gotta run off.
Who was asking?
Just gonna watch purples.
Who in chat was asking about Diablo 4 earlier? Who was it?
Asking? I don't think they were asking about it. They were discussing it, but I don't know.
Someone asked what class I was going to play.
I don't know.
What class are
At
you
least
going to
one of Blizzard's games is going to come out properly.
Just say what class you're gonna play. You don't need to be asked.
What class are you going to play, Rainbow? I'm having a hard time picking. I think I have one that I know. Barbarian.
Okay, Stefan, I have a question for you. Should I buy Diablo 4? Given that I've never played any of them in the past.
You should buy an actual Diablo. They're really fun.
Thank you,
I had
mate.
one when I was young.
Oh, I dropped one on my foot. It really hurt.
I think you should try it.
No, go on.
I think you should just try it.
Yeah?
Yeah. And just know that Diablo's good, but the end game is where it's at.
Right.
But I find the story in this new one so good. It's like so morbid. Really morbid and dark.
Oh, a Blizzard story that actually... I'm not going to stop being sassy about Overwatch 2's PvE. I'm so mad about that.
I don't blame you.
I don't know, man.
I'm genuinely... That was the only bit of Overwatch 2 that I truly cared about.
Do you not like
genuinely
Overwatch for the multiplayer?
No, I'm not a fan of the PvP compared to games like Valorant and CS.
Okay.
I'm sad for the developers. Like they worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they worked so
hard
hard on that. Like the creative people and all that. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah, like
truly
you have
horrible.
to start moving, boys. There you go.
I don't know if they got the chance, because it might. Obviously, this is conspiracy, but I don't know if they ever planned on releasing it.
No, they
frankly.
had an interview with like
What was it meant to be?
They were gonna do like
campaign.
It was, you know, Project Titan. You know anything about that? That's what Overwatch. That's what they were working on before they pivoted to Overwatch. They wanted to turn Overwatch back into their original vision for Project Titan, which is like this
What, an MMO?
massive
First fight,
shooter
purple and
MMO.
pink.
So the idea was like crawl, walk, run, and the crawl was Overwatch. The walk was like turning PvE, and then the run would have been an MMO.
I think the PvE idea was
Like
it was
Destiny?
Yeah, probably something like that.
It was gonna start as like half of it is gonna be like a campaign with like proper missions and a storyline, and that's still coming.
Lime's
but
coming
it's,
down,
like,
pink and
split.
purple.
The important
fight
part
here.
was gonna be like a hero mastery system with a talent tree and like just like a bunch of replayability, and all of that is scrapped.
How did he survive?
It's all because
How did
higher-ups
Illumina
saw the
survive that?
success of Diablo Immortal, you know, a live service phone game, and they wanted to turn Overwatch back into that because it kind of should have been, really, to be honest.
No, it's
Overwatch had such good
I mean,
success.
Sir
Like,
Swag
you should be
had, like-
thankful that they didn't turn it into Diablo more.
Well, he had an interview with like
I don't know much about
the team.
Apparently,
Elena, you need to move. You need to move shit. Yeah, that wasn't gonna.
They had like the whole team on PvE at the start, and then they slowly like kept moving resources to PvP to like release the game, and they kept taking away developers from PvE, and then they didn't meet the deadlines because they didn't have enough people, and then they would complain, being like, "Oh, you didn't meet the deadline. Now we're taking away even more resources," and it just got stuck in like a spin, and eventually they cancelled it because it didn't meet the deadlines because it didn't get any resources anymore.
Sounds like
which is exactly how Overwatch 2 was released, because Overwatch 2 was released out of mismanagement.
Yep,
and now the PvE has also been ruined by mismanagement. It's just like, Aaron Keller, I'm going to say this out loud now, Aaron Keller should go. He's, as director, as the person who's facing the game, he has just, in my eyes, ruined the game.
Yellow has just been
truly furious.
Like,
I don't think he's responsible for that.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
He's the forward-facing person who is in charge.
I think he's in a very difficult position and trying to make a good game. And
he is literally being forced right now to personally take the blame for this decision.
Yeah,
it's coming from like way higher up in Blizzard, like Bobby Kotick area, where they're just saying like, okay, Overwatch team, you didn't make your PvE, and they're already like one of the smaller teams as well. They just are not being given resources to make 2 games effectively. They are told, oh, PvP is going well, put more people on there, less on PvE, and then management saying like, oh, but no, PvE is falling behind. This is just dumb.
I think I don't know. It's hard to know, but if they were working on PvE, it probably would have taken longer, and the multiplayer game would have stagnated.
Yeah,
I'm happy that multiplayer's getting frequent stuff now, and it feels quite nice to play Overwatch again. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the PvE would have been for me, to be honest.
Did you ever play the Battleborn?
It's a bit peculiar that they have such a successful multiplayer game, and then decide to just do a PvE thing instead of playing into the strength that they've already got.
I mean, they never
kind
really
of
took
makes
off.
sense.
They never really took off with esports, did they? I think that
not
was...
with esports, but it was a hugely popular multiplayer game.
Yeah,
they made some mistakes with esports. They kind of tried to like force an esports scene onto a game that wasn't ready for it. Like instead of letting it grow and like going with that, like Riot did for League and for Fellow, they just kind of immediately said, no, we're doing it like a real sports league, and we're forcing like these big franchisees and stuff. And yeah, again,
it's kind of difficult to watch Overwatch competitive, to be honest.
Overwatch competitive, I think Overwatch 2 was trying to solve it by reducing to 5v5, but to me it's still so cluttered. Because at least with Valorant, you have a mini-map. You know where everyone is at like any given time, and it's pretty linear gameplay, whereas Overwatch 2 feels like a combination of deathmatch and whatever objective you're trying to do. So it's just so disjointed to watch. I've got a friend who still watches it pretty actively, and I can see why they enjoy it, particularly with all the crowds and how hype it can be. But compared to other FPS games, it doesn't feel as exciting, I think.
Overwatch kind of has this problem where it's both a solo game and a team game. Like if you're playing it as a solo game, the particles and like the effects and stuff aren't that bad. But if you're playing it as a team and you're really communicating and collaborating, you like pop all the ults in the same fight, and it becomes so much harder to follow. So they're designing a lot of mechanics. Yeah, that's also getting used to. But that's not a great look for like.
Don't get me wrong as well. Like Overwatch is such a polished game, and this is why I'm so sad about it. Like. It's such an incredible universe that they made, and all the narrative and all the potential for what they could use it for. And, that's why I still enjoy looking at the PvP occasionally, just because it's so polished and all the heroes are so cool,
I just want Microsoft to buy it. When Microsoft buys it, they can hopefully make the
I mean,
and then build up a new
some boomers in the UK think that cloud gaming is a big deal and won't let them, which is like...
Hey, I'm not going to ever be in support of corporate consolidation on that level. Let me get that straight. That's crazy that Microsoft, already one of the biggest companies in the world, want to just like buy up every single gaming publisher they can. Whether it's about cloud gaming or not, it's kind of ridiculous. Everything's just getting sucked into.
I agree.
Like, oh my god, this ending, Jesus Christ.
Practically though,
Blizzard,
EA and Ubisoft have awful management, and if they could get purchased, they might actually make good games again.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
It's
know
the
what?
difference between corporate consolidation and good games, and
do you know
I
what?
think that kind of consolidation is good
They
for
still
gamers.
make good games. There's just like other decisions which weaken the good games that they make. They've still got the same good people.
Jesus!
Red.
People are definitely
Red.
still like good people.
All of them alive. There
Like
we go.
nothing wrong with any of the
Great
developers.
ending.
It's all management always. Like only making certain types of games and like I just want Rayman games, but they're never happening.
What's that doing to the scores?
There we go.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Criminy.
Oh yeah, Survivor games.
Let's
is
see how
over.
far they
Let's-
catch up.
They were pretty high up, so they could be doing alright.
Yeah, I think they might be
Jesus,
second.
Sapnap, come on, man.
No, do you know
That's
what I
absurd.
realised, right? I
Those
was
does
was
it?
quite high on that.
Yeah, Phil's did really well. Go on, Philsa.
you know how everyone's like, oh, AI.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh
wow, they
my
didn't
gosh,
even
that put them in
catch up.
second.
What?
it is
Wow.
a bit.
Oh my god, this is going to be a really
Right.
close finale.
Right. Do
Christ.
you know how everyone's
Sands
like,
of Time finale, please.
do you know how everyone's like,
SOT,
oh,
SOT, SOT.
AI is gonna like take over the gaming industry. AI is gonna make games.
It's gonna
The problem
take.
with AI
it's gonna
right now
take
is that it's
certain
only as
aspects
good
of
as
it.
Yeah,
the
but-
best human. There's no like. The AI models at the moment are just taking everything that's on the internet and mixing it up
Right.
into
Okay.
a
Well, I'm
different
not talking
thing.
about today. Okay. I'm talking about like
There's
5 years
lots
time.
of
If we had general
applications for it,
intelligence,
though.
then yeah. If it
Have you
has
ever
the
played-
ability to make new thoughts,
Yeah.
then yeah, sure. But that
Well-
doesn't exist yet.
Well, guess what? We've all actually played games made by AI. Have you ever played a
MCC
Ubisoft?
Island?
Have you ever played a
Okay.
Ubisoft game? No, I was actually going to make a good joke, Anthony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stefan.
Have you ever played a Ubisoft game?
Well, they're all copy pastes with the whole like watchtowers and infinite
Oh,
objects.
okay. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, they actually feel. I realised that I was playing Far Cry 6 the other day, and I realised
Oh god.
there is nothing
Not Far
special
Cry
to
6.
this. It feels like it was made by AI.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 is
Yeah.
truly one of the worst games that I've ever played. I think.
Yeah.
It's
Is
so
it?
bad
Wow,
compared to.
okay.
I don't know. It's so weird. I really enjoyed Far Cry
boring.
5. You
Yeah,
know?
5 was amazing.
And 3. Really enjoyed that. I didn't play 4.
People
Yeah, and
weren't
then
too
Far Cry
keen
6,
on
I
like
don't know,
Watch
man.
Dogs
It just
either,
feels
were
No,
so
they?
I was so
unspecial.
hyped to like a modern Far Cry game, and it just turned out to just be so copy paste. It was
Yeah.
like the Guarma chapter of Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's where they ended it.
Very,
Like-
I don't know. So weird. I don't know. There were some bits of it that actually had great character. Like some of the characters, the chorizo dog, stuff like that.
Yeah, the
But
dog
I
was
don't know.
cute.
I don't know. Watch Dogs Legion, that was awful. I actually completed it. I don't know why.
I remember
What's
I
like
remember
been
seeing
the-
that game back in the
What's
day.
been a
yeah.
good Ubisoft game in recent years?
I liked Watch Dogs, but I think the last good
Watch
Ubisoft
Dogs
game
2.
was Rayman Legends.
No, Watch Dogs
Right,
2.
I knew
was
you were
Rayman
gonna say
Legends,
Rayman
was,
Legends.
was wonderful.
That was a really, really good game. I don't think
It
any
was.
game since was like really good from Ubisoft.
Yeah, what have they... I didn't like Assassin's Creed Valhalla either. I
They've
liked
just been doing
Odyssey.
yearly releases,
Really
you know?
loved Odyssey.
Rainbow
Nah,
Six
I'm
Siege has
hoping
been
that some
better.
of the games that Massive are working on
Rayman
will be
6
good, like the new
Siege.
Avatar game.
Rainbow.
Like that could be really good.
Rayman 6 Siege. Wow.
Rainbow Six Siege had a good spot,
What are
and
you
then
talking about?
game. It's technically game the
Rayman 6 Siege.
Watch Dogs
The,
Legion was just day in the life of in London. Oh god, that's true.
I don't
game-
know. I actually completed Legion. I just can't remember anything. I felt like
no,
an
that is a big
unfinished
salt.
game.
That is the thing, yeah. Oh wait, oh my god, the fire
Yeah,
is
Was,
playing
so...
was
Salt.
like the
Unless
English
chickens really don't want
setting
it.
work like used properly?
Yeah, playing Salt.
I think so.
Wow,
Yeah, it was
this is going to be a good finale.
pretty humorous in that sense.
Yeah.
I love how
What is a
Sneak got
recent
to decide both times what the game was going to be.
And
Let me have a
finale.
Google.
Like, we're still waiting on Beyond Good and Evil 2, and we're still waiting on the Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones is...
They're
I
both in
like
development
Sea of
hell.
Thieves,
Both
but
of those
yeah,
are
that's in development hell.
absolutely in development hell.
Oh,
There
There
are
are
some-
Rabid Sparks of Hope. I don't know how that game went, actually. Did anyone
Division
play
was
that?
crap, bro. I hate the Division.
The Rabbids and Mario games are a bit weird.
They're not
No,
Yeah.
this was a game that we all kind of went over Nox Crew, Riders Republic. Do you remember seeing that at
Oh,
Ubisoft
yeah.
Connect?
Yeah,
It looks
like 2021.
Cool. I haven't.
We never played it.
It looked
Yeah.
like
No.
Wii Sports, but modern, and like Wii Sports
I
Resort.
think it makes sense, but that's kind of a niche market, really, for people that like
Yes.
those sorts of games.
No, there's
Yeah,
a new
true.
there's a new Skate coming out. Skate 4. Skate. Well, I think they're just calling it Skate, but
Cool,
I'm
man.
really looking forward to that.
That's
like
see...
Riders Republic.
I'd love to see a new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I think that'd be sick.
Did you play the remaster?
No.
Well,
Remasters are stupid. I'm fed up with remasters.
It was a good one. It was a good one though. It was like a proper, from the ground up kind of thing.
Just really liked would you call it campaign in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, where you're doing obstacle courses and trying to get like the letters and all that? Is really fun.
Honestly, it just feels like gaming peaked at Wii Sports Resort and has just stagnated ever since.
Nah. There's great games. You just, they just take their time to appear. I mean, we just had Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Nintendo made
Cities Skylines too. Yeah,
you had Elden Ring recently.
Yeah. You got Diablo 4 around the corner, Final Fantasy 16.
Like,
there'll always be great games coming out.
I think it's just the current industry trend is going towards live services. Especially Ubisoft's been awful at those. They've made 6 or 7 live services, shut them all down because they can't make one that sticks.
Did you see
too many chasing of that? Of a permanent product instead of just making a good single product.
Did any of you see? Sorry.
No, go. I just forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. Did any of you guys see X Defiant? Like that. That's a Ubisoft shooter, but looks so much like Call of Duty. It's really weird.
It's got an X-ray. It's got an X-ray ability in it.
Okay.
And when you use it, you can see players through walls, and the the anti-cheat detects that you're wall hacking when you use it and bans you.
Oh, that's great.
That's silly.
That's the only thing I've seen about this.
The game looks so derivative of Call of Duty, and then it just looks like there's nothing really interesting about it. I don't know why you put so much resources into just redoing a Call of Duty sort of thing.
From what I can tell, they want to make it into an esport, which Call of Duty struggles with because their yearly release schedule.
It's also
they succeeded with Siege. Siege
feels like it
seems to be doing fine.
5 years backwards on the animations and the polish that Call of Duty has. So
they're just throwing it out there, Ubisoft just wants to live service, even though they have Siege, but they're not managing that well. They're just trying to keep making these games that don't work to me.
It's going to be really interesting to see though, because obviously with June coming up and all the big kind of showcases, it's going to be interesting to see where we're moving next. Because at least with Nintendo, publishers like Nintendo, we've not really got an idea of where they're headed next now. Now that Zelda's out, where's Nintendo going to head? Where's Sony going to head? There's a lot of kind of question marks at the moment at this time of year.
Nintendo are always going to be doing their own thing.
Yeah, it's probably going to be another Mario or something.
They eventually release some goals.
Just give me a Donkey Kong game, please.
Oh yeah, I want a Donkey
free
Kong.
sequel when?
Also, Isaac, did you make the red key puzzle for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, otherwise I was going to say if you've seen it yet.
It
was very
me
when I figured it out.
Yeah,
you make this one.
I thought it'd be a bit of fun. I thought it'd make people smile.
Yeah, this one's a bit cheap.
Yeah, but did you guys play the Dead Space remake?
No.
No.
Is it good?
Oh, isn't that the one that was revealed in Jeff Keighley's house or something? I can't remember.
What are you doing then? What are you doing if you haven't gone and played that great?
There was
with the golden
there was a Dead Space inspired game and a Dead Space remake that came out.
Yes, there were 3 Dead Space games at the same time.
Like a resurgence.
Look, okay, listen. I love Dead Space. I think it's the best. Not the third one. Not the third one. Dead Space 1 and 2 is freaking great. Some of the best games out there.
What was the other Dead Space game at that time? Was it Callisto Protocol or something?
Proto shite.
Yeah, I did make glowing reviews for Protocol.
I got it on launch because I love Dead Space. I thought, okay, new Dead Space experience. It's going to be great. It's one from the original makers of Dead Space. And I actually couldn't complete it. It was that bad.
Wow, really?
God damn. Then you know
that's,
a game's
that's
bad
damning.
if you can't finish it.
Oh, go on, Fruit.
I like finishing games because I can give it a good review, but I legit couldn't finish this one because one boss was just stupidly hard and made me... And it wasn't even because I was
Far Cry
bad.
6. I just couldn't bring myself to finish it.
I couldn't finish it, not because I was bad, but the control scheme was awful.
Stefan, you're so bad at Callisto Protocol.
I don't know how to describe you the dodging mechanic, but it was awful, and I could not kill a boss because of it.
Just like Red Dead 2's cover mechanic. Oh my god, that thing is so broken.
So I'm waiting for them to patch that game, and then I'll go back and finish it.
I mean, to be fair, speaking of patching games, Star Wars Jedi Survivor seems to be getting some good patches at the moment. Like, I've been playing it through on my PS5, and I think it's a good game.
Looking forward to it.
It's good fun.
But yeah, play Dead Space Remake. Highly recommend. Anyone who's into sci-fi and a bit of horror, great. But it's like creative horror. It's like good horror, not like cheap jump scare horror.
Also,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, that film's coming out soon, isn't it?
Which one?
Daniel, talk about the
The
event.
5 Nights film.
Nah, the first one was hype. But I'll talk about the event a bit. Red, absolutely gaming. Ollie got the Golden Vault key as like the first team, despite not having played Salt before, which is such a gamer move.
That's insane. I thought Fruit was the first one to get it, but no, it's Ollie. That's amazing.
And
Red haven't got the red key though.
they haven't got red key. They got blue vault key. They got green vault key.
It is an English word puzzle.
Okay, yeah, that was an oversight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's also a more of a gaming thing, so it's actually kind of nice and
Died.
this event, maybe.
The one, but Jojo needs to do it for him, I think.
Yeah, Steph, you need to
But
get lost somewhere.
the evently bug fix that no one would ever otherwise notice. But previously, we have like custom regen and sorts. Previously, whenever you got the custom regen, the hearts would just appear and you didn't get the blinking. Now they blink. That took time this one.
Great.
Enjoy it.
Thanks very much, Daniel.
Sometimes we do fun minor fixes and whatnot, you know?
Any of you guys played Hitman, like the recent games?
Yeah, they're good. Like the trilogy.
They look good. I really wanted to play them.
I really enjoyed Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is just one of those games that I think I finished it twice now. It's just so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
They're super fun, but they're a pain in the ass to buy.
Oh yeah,
They're making that easier though. So
yeah, they've like consolidated everything into Hitman 3. So Hitman 3 is just like all the Hitman games before it now.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, legit.
But it's like
the communication is so bad.
I bought Hitman 1. I didn't buy Hitman 2. I bought Hitman 3 and the Hitman 2 pass for Hitman 3.
First off,
and then they consolidated everything. So if I wanted to play Hitman 1, it wouldn't register that I owned Hitman 1 because it was done through Steam.
Yeah.
I had to like connect the accounts up. It's like, and then when I got to Hitman 1, I'd already played it, but all my progress was reset because it was through Hitman 3. Nightmare, but great games. Really,
no,
really
Hitman, I really enjoyed, this is very sort of obvious, but I really enjoyed the Manor House level in Hitman 3
so
in the UK, in Dorset. That is such a good, I think that is probably one of the best video game levels I've ever played, period. It's so easy to get lost in that level and just do every single branching path.
Feels like you're playing some proper, like, British crime drama.
Yeah, and that is something that a game could be made of that hasn't really happened in modern times. Like, British crime dramas are just something else.
Or the nightclub level as well in Berlin. Like, the atmosphere.
Hate that level.
The atmosphere there is amazing. You're getting, like, hunted down by other people. It's so good.
It's an experiment, and I like the experiment, but I just found it really horrible to play through. I like more linear levels. That's just me, though. But the atmosphere in Berlin was really cool.
Yeah, it's just in such a good place, like engine-wise. Like they're just at a really good spot where they have an engine that looks good, it's like up to date, it has cool mechanics, and they can just make really good levels with it.
Yeah.
That's why they can just do
Apparently, I think they're working on a James Bond game, the same company now.
Yeah.
That really excites me.
I'd love that.
That really excites me.
Oh my god, okay.
If they could do something as good as GoldenEye, I'd be like, yes.
Dude, that's gonna hit. No.
GoldenEye was fine.
No, I don't want them to
time.
make GoldenEye. I want them to make a Hitman game, but with James Bond.
I want to go back to my childhood.
Then go to some other studio that makes first-person shooters.
I just want to check that I'm being truthful here, but I believe it's the case that they're doing a James Bond game.
I think they are.
No,
yeah,
if
Project
the
007 is
Hitman
IOI.
studio is making a James Bond game. This is big. This is great.
I saw
This is fantastic.
I saw a weird leak about Mortal Kombat that it has Omni-Man and the Homelander, which I thought was quite cool.
Like a Marvel vs. Capcom sort of thing. But with,
but they just randomly have I guess Amazon.
Am I being blocked by Moobot on the bloody Twitch stream? God's sake.
Yeah.
I mean,
Give mod.
does James Bond even have that much of like, I don't know.
He's got less character than Agent 47.
Yeah.
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 And I
you
mean,
know?
the characteristics he does have is
I feel like
problematic.
You want to play as
Look,
James Bond?
I feel like
that's
you could,
awesome.
No, but I feel like you can just take a
Oh, look, Green
Hitman
about to
game,
leave.
mod the main character as James Bond, and there you go.
Cyan is left.
There you
Or
go.
the screen. Wrong
Green's
color.
out. Oh, that's wild. Didn't think they'd leave that early.
The writing and the level design as well in the Hitman games really funny. Like a lot of the missions you're killing people in comedic ways, and you can get yourself into like weird situations with weird disguises. It's quite light-hearted, I think. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that if they do James Bond. But it could be good.
Just
Could
mod
be really
yourself
good.
as James Bond, and then you've got yourself a James Bond game.
Hey, sweet.
Although I don't think, James Bond isn't the type to like put on disguises, is he?
No,
In
you'll
the
have
old,
lots
in
of
the
like,
older ones,
gadgets, won't you?
maybe.
Yeah.
With lots of weird gadgets.
it's more
Oh,
about
that would be
gadgets.
brilliant. Yeah.
The gadgets are the big thing.
Like each different mission's like, we've got like a set of 5 gadgets here. They all combo with each other.
They're going to have drivers
See
as
what
well,
you're on.
surely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big
Car
active
chase
fights.
scenes.
Oh.
That's something
Austin
Hitman
Powers
really
game.
does not have. They have like 0.
There's no
driving.
vehicles.
Like the way the vehicles work in the one level with the racetrack is like super.
They're just
scuffed,
live,
but it's
welcome.
great.
Alright, Strangeness Live, we don't welcome that kind of sarcasm here.
Our first time chat.
Just someone comes in there being like really.
Yeah, just come in and you
just
abuse them,
shut
Steph.
them
Come
down.
on.
Yeah, welcome to a Nox Crew stream.
God, how
Sorry,
welcome.
Stefan's
Oh.
like this. Sorry.
Yellow are about to get locked in, I think.
Noxite, what video games besides
bleak.
Minecraft do you play?
Yeah.
Play
The
all
fuck
of
up
them.
just moon us because he knows we're watching it.
Play all of them.
Yellow are gonna get locked here.
What did I complete
Yellow,
recently?
careful.
Scott! You've got sand! Scott!
Scott!
I completed
Bro.
Final Fantasy VII Remake recently.
Oh,
Jesus.
That was great.
jeez,
Oh,
Louise.
red's left.
Go get those sand sacrifices fruit. That was
Hey,
close.
red and green are first out. That's interesting.
Apple Cake says this is terrible pop.
Oh,
Never watched
Jack
such
Manifold got
garbage
locked
from
in.
the Nox Crew before.
Jack Manifold got locked in. Not ideal.
Oh no,
That's
Jack.
fine. The top 3 teams are the first 3 teams out. That's lovely.
Well, no, yellow was quite high, so they're not out
Yellow's
yet.
fourth. So yellow,
they
if yellow's
fought,
next
alright.
out, then we're in order.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
already completed RE4 Remake 3 times.
Yellow are gonna
3
be
times,
next out.
jeez. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, it's
Yellow
so
out.
quick. It's so
got
quick
to.
the next time you play it.
Come on, fruit.
Are they really gonna go out in like the order of placements?
What's he gonna write? That's...
They're
They H.
sorry,
Yeah, yellow's
H.
out. Oh,
Sorry,
Cyan's
H.
also out. Orange and aqua are next.
Aw.
Up in the like
Oh, purple. Yeah,
order.
we've got
Oh, pink is out.
pink's out, so we've got orange, aqua, blue, and purple left. Okay.
Your favorite game is Unreal Engine 5. Okay.
Unreal Engine 5 is really cool though. Just seeing.
Yeah, Unreal
It's
is
so good.
remarkably
So
good.
well made.
Remarkably good engine now. I've played around with
Bit
it
of
like a
its
tiny bit,
activation,
and it is
that's
very
It's a
cool.
good game.
Why
Are
are we
there
not
any-
making MCC in Unreal Engine 5 then?
Budget cuts.
Yeah, I think that's a Mojang.
Are there any like particular games which are expected to release with Unreal Engine 5?
Probably like
Like at the moment, is there like footage to see how cool?
Not
things
anytime
get?
soon. People make tech demos in it all the time though.
There are
Yeah.
tech demos from Unreal, and they are remarkably. I think there was one about like an SUV in the jungle lately, and oh my god, it's
Okay.
so detailed.
I don't know how to explain this, right? But so many like Unreal Engine games have like really awkward combat systems. Like it just seems to be this like thing where, you know, like any game made in Unreal Engine, the combat just doesn't quite feel doesn't feel
Orange.
I know.
Orange-
I kind
Oh,
of.
so you're
I don't
saying
know how
that
to
about what?
yeah.
Valorant, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
good.
They're
Okay.
all
kinda-
Unreal.
Valorant.
I kind of know what you mean.
Valorant is good, okay, sure.
He's locked in, Steph.
Orange is the highest of teams still in the dungeon, and blue and purple are 9th and 10th and are still in salts, which is That's
getting
I
gold
know it's
now.
on the developers, but it just seems to be always a thing. I think with Unreal Engine 4.
Back there on in, that's shit.
I've got the opposite with Source Engine. I always think the combat in those games feels like good, and I don't know why. It must be like the developers must like recode it, right?
Now Source is a lot.
lot of
I think Source is a lot more of like the same. Whereas like Unreal, you do a lot of it yourself. It's just like the visuals that are samey. Whereas for Source, like I think you can pick those out much more easily, and like a lot of it is shared.
To be fair, when I recently got back into Left 4 Dead 2, and that was real fun. Off that go.
Like literally all the Source games is like the same console, the same matchmaking, and the same like everything. Like you can spawn in Half-Life assets in most of the other Source games.
Orange is out. We've only got blue and purple left. Oof.
Just blue now.
Oh, damn. And
This
blue
is
have like
great.
a lot of time left. They have 100 seconds still.
That's
What
the
is
H-bomb effect.
Yeah, that's H.
They have a lot of coins.
Dude, I never realized how like busy event chat was in the Discord.
Oh yeah, it's always
It's-
hectic.
Holy crap!
You've they're gonna know that you've seen them now. They're going to get.
It's actually like thousands of messages.
Oh yeah, event chat is always the place to be.
Yo, what? So I just
No,
like
what you really meant to say
You
then,
should
Ops,
put
is
in
the
a
admin
message.
stream
Yeah,
is
so
the
I
place
Yeah,
to
say
be.
hi.
Sure.
let me advertise the admin.
Yeah,
stream.
Applecake saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Make
Get
fun of
way
him.
more messages
Applecake,
now.
get out of here.
This is a great time to advertise the stream right at the end.
Yeah, great time to advertise.
Yeah, so advertising MCI closed beta at 4:59 p.m. when we closed it.
Blue's about
Alright,
to come
there we
out, so
go.
we're about to end
Yeah,
up.
Blue's leaving with 6k. Let's have it. Let's see if we can do a napkin map before the game reveals it.
Do some acting maps.
Yeah, I advertised. I said MCCI open beta
Oh,
soon.
good
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I can see. Cyber, don't pin
Good
it.
scores.
Whoa.
Not enough for a swing, I think.
Whoa!
He pinned it.
He did.
Good
I don't know
boy.
who's
Good
second,
boy.
though.
Keep
I-
doing that.
Oh, green.
Oh!
What?
Woo!
Red.
Jeez! By how much?
First event.
Oh, my
Wow, that's
demand.
Lime.
Lime. Yeah, they had like 1k over Lime here.
Amazing stuff. Oh, that's. How am I gonna
This is
edit that? How am I gonna edit the Dodgebolt video? I don't speak Spanish.
Time to learn, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that old.
use AI
I'm
not
sure
to.
every British person has a CD of like Spanish
yeah, I
lessons for
did
when they go to the Canary Islands or something.
I did
That's
Spanish
just a British thing to do.
A level, not A level,
Oh, damn.
GCSE, and that
I was
was.
gonna say A level. Jesus Christ, you're
No,
committed.
GCSE, sorry. And I
A level
screwed it.
languages are horrible.
Blue
I'm
just
dyslexic
always-
anyway. I barely have a grasp of the
Yeah,
English language,
mental.
so we're a bit screwed.
You've been flying any planes recently?
What?
Like the one above the hub?
No, I can at least spell 31. Come on, I'm not that bad. We are gonna have first time winners regardless.
First time Spanish winners would be high.
Yeah, that'd be
pretty
amazing.
cool.
I think, yeah, Velvet would be. Velvet? Yeah, I don't think Velvet's won one yet, I'm not sure. Event chat will correct me if I'm wrong.
If the Spanish team wins, do we have like can we translate the tweet into Spanish?
Oh,
Let's
no.
go, Hugo.
It's Hugo here. Hugo,
Get Hugo back in for the tweet.
where's Hugo?
Chat.
Yeah?
What are you most excited about for the MCCI open beta? Like, what is the thing that you're most excited about for MCC Ireland open beta? Like, is it actually Parkour Warrior? No, there's no bingo. Get out. Oh, one person says stats no longer resetting. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Parkour Warrior vibing, listening to music.
Nice.
Endless hole in the wall. Everyone keeps asking about this API, Daniel.
an API will happen one day. It's also because you've got the coders in this chat, right? Like the developers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do an API like
give it
one
to them.
day, but it's much harder for islands. And then the event one you have currently is less of an API and more of a whatever MCC Live has, but given to you as your endpoints.
Yeah, the static API is pretty much just, it's not what MCC Live uses, it's just a wrapper for what MCC Live uses. Like, I wasn't going to give you access to what MCC Live actually does, because that's more proprietary. But yeah, there's a lot of weirdness that goes on behind the scenes to make Live work, and it's not just Firebase for people who are curious. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes for that, so it's just making it a bit more easily accessible.
The fun we will have on the server.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm excited about that.
You think you're gonna have fun?
We're gonna have fun with your wallet. No.
Yeah, day one, buy the battle pass, all the ranks, all the game passes, all the cosmetic bundles, all the other thingies.
You know, honestly, you should probably just give us your wallet now. Just post it. You can feel free to post it to me personally rather than, the company. I wouldn't... Of course I'd pass it on eventually, but... Or just read,
they know how to play
read
Dodgebolt,
those 16
right?
digits,
Noctis, can you put the tweet format in the Slack thread?
You're actually going to translate it?
I think it's a cool touch, right?
Kind of makes sense, to be honest, to translate it, because then it can be retweeted and then amongst the Spanish, community.
I have just gone to Google Translate to translate our message. I don't know if it's correct, but we're just gonna have
put it in the
to.
Slack. Put it in the Slack thread, and then Google can give you the actual Spanish one.
Okay, right. There is this like cosmetic bundle that you can buy on the web store, right? That has this like robot drone thing that flies above your shoulder, and it's so cool. You got to buy it, suckers. Yeah, for like 500 billion quid. No, it's a genuinely cool premium cosmetic. Yeah, so better start getting on that grind for 500 billion. Alright, yeah, decent amount of people looking forward to Parkour.
Oh, that's a play.
Excellent. Thank you, Hugo.
Damn.
That's impressive.
They did win Meltdown, I think. So.
Yeah, but they knew the Dodgebolt strat of like nicking the arrow before they pick it up.
They didn't even win green one Meltdown. Whenever I'm playing tests, it's like Meltdown is the. If you play good Meltdown, you play good Dodgebolt,
Wow. Quick round.
Last round. Wow.
No, this is good because we always want this to get to 2-2.
2-2 is the best.
We love a good 2-2.
The whole double arrow system inevitably pushes any Dodgebolt match to that.
Oh, this is where I learned the word 2-2 is like a sexual thing.
Well,
I was gonna say, for some reason that just sounded wrong. Yes, it does sound like it's a piece of clothing.
Tutu.
Yeah, I love to suckle on a good tutu.
What?
Like a tutu, like a score of a 2-2.
Yeah.
God, what? Get your mind out of the gutter, Noctis.
Sorry, it's always there. It's hard to get it out. Come on, Red.
Oh, someone's gonna clip that. Oh no, I screwed up.
What?
I made a sexy joke.
Okay. I thought it was a commit, but...
No, chat can't see that anymore. You know, chat, there's this like entire admin system we have that you don't get to see. Because there's a command to turn it off for the stream.
I'm gonna Google what this tutu is.
It's just, you know, it's what ballerinas wear.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a thing. Not a tutu is not a thing.
It kind of sounded like you made it a thing, though.
Right. Urban Dictionary says.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Any word has a definition on Urban Dictionary. Let's be real. Bloody pie probably has an urban.
It's an ugly male face with a lot of freckles and a big head.
Oh. That sounds like someone I know actually.
It makes your statement questionable.
How dare you?
But you do you.
Right. Yep. There you go.
I just insulted myself there.
I wasn't actually referring to you, but sure.
I know you weren't. So
Yeah.
I thought I'd...
Just
I don't think I've ever seen you in the flesh,
the
Isaac,
insult
so...
for myself.
Yeah, I've never seen you in person, Isaac, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, how dare you?
Oh!
Red is kind of gaming here.
Sure.
Jinx it, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. Come on.
Yeah, you did it again.
No, that was
You silly
cheeky.
Billy Red Velvet.
Red.
Come on, green velvet, if you think about it.
Whoa! Oh, good spot right now. Good spot.
Come on, come on.
Because
Alright.
they're gonna get
Are the
cocky.
Spanish just better at Minecraft than us? Maybe. Like, I don't know. It would suggest it from today's event.
You're a great commentator.
So good, so good.
Well,
Honestly, I
tried.
don't know why we don't all become shoutcasters. We would be so good at that.
Amazing shoutcast. We'd just be so good.
Oh, the Spanish! They're
That's
better
so
than
good at Minecraft!
They're
Oh
better
my God.
than me, you know?
And then for the remainder of the entire whatever we're casting, we'd be talking about our favourite games and butterflies or something.
I just want to point something out that chat can go put on Reddit, but CPK predicted Red as 10th.
Oh dear.
So that's unfortunate.
That's embarrassing.
Oh,
really,
CPK, wrong
really
again.
embarrassing.
DPK is washed.
Unfortunate.
We love ECPK. We're not being mean. Well, we are being mean, but still.
Honestly, CPK, get wrecked.
Like,
Got him.
Like, CPK, what do you even see, man?
Like,
See
what
this
is...
coming, did you?
Oh, jeez.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
he did not see.
This coming. Yeah, you didn't see PK this time.
God, watch it. They're gonna lose Dodgebolt and then drop all the way down to 10.
Footstep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man.
Yeah, somehow Palpatine returns.
Oh, it could go the distance here, like.
Does anyone remember that line from the third Star Wars?
It's quoted quite
Yeah,
a lot.
it's so
Hold on,
such
this
a
could be
terrible
promoted.
Dude, I
line.
actually laughed
Me and
in
a
the
friend were
cinema.
talking about
Which
this
one's
the other
this?
day.
I actually laughed in the cinema. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I was like,
have
what is this?
I was on a
What
walk
is
with my
this?
friends and we were talking about Star Wars and we were just like, yeah, it was so bad.
You don't even just explain it. You just go, yeah. So it happened. It's like, oh, for God's sake.
Unfortunately, he's back, mate. Sorry, he's just
He just racked
come
up.
back.
He just popped out to get some milk, and now it's back, eh?
Yeah, he went to the corner shop.
I think we're gonna get a 2-2. Oh wait, okay, alright, Spokes.
Devin, I invite you now to stop saying the word tutu before you get cancelled.
Noxite, say a bad word for the viewers. Oh, okay, alright.
Oh lord.
Alright, here we go.
For the viewers, man.
Sex.
Oh my god.
That's a naughty one. That's a naughty word.
Oh, it's going the distance.
Tom, why do you sound like
Final
Pansy and Hypok from Valorant?
I don't think that's final round. Come on.
Tom, you sound like VCT casters in saying it's going the distance.
It is going the distance.
It's going the distance.
That's the only place in esports I've ever heard anyone say that.
Think of the children.
Quick shot.
What do you think happens when sex happens?
Lord. Capo.
It doesn't happen then, does it? It happens later.
Oh yeah, you do have to wait a bit.
Yeah, you do.
It's a bit annoying, to be honest, that long of a wait.
Yeah.
Really kills
I mean,
the
not
hype.
for you. Yeah.
It does.
A bit more annoying for the women involved than the men.
Well, I don't
No,
know, the
but
men
think
have
about
to do,
think about the men's hype levels. Like, we really have to maintain that.
I think you're reading a lot into saying the number after front. I think that this is a bit too much.
You started this, apple cake. You don't get to say stop. You started this.
This is a bit of a pest to small fans.
Oh!
It's just, I think it's just really funny, like how taboo, like sex is when you're like a kid. Even to the point that, like, even when you're not, some parents are just totally like not okay with talking about it. It's ridiculous.
Weird. It is weird.
It's natural thing in the world.
That should be mentioned at some point. Yeah, it's like it's the circle of life, mate. Sorry.
Oh!
Ooh!
Fast shot.
Ooh, just going into it confidence. I think that's good. People...
I like how Purple has just gone to taking both arrows. It's like the last resort.
Oh yeah. Oh no!
Wait, what?
Oh, what happened there? Hold on, Ollie, what happened?
That fell out of the arena.
Oh, Ollie, no!
Goodness.
It's just content.
I kind of want Red to win.
Just threw a lead. Yeah, they just,
I really want Red
threw a
to
lead.
win.
I want Red
It's purple
to be
though.
awesome.
What?
It's still purple.
The dude goes down
Hold
first.
your
You want?
breath.
I
I'm
we
placing
could
my
do this
money on
though
this.
to 1v2.
Hold
Please
your
don't
breath.
fall off.
Don't let him win.
Take it to a 5 at least. Come on.
Let him win.
Jesus!
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
This is it. This is it.
Come on, Jojo!
This is the one.
Come on, Jojo. Come on.
It's your moment.
Is it really best to just sit on the side rather than in the middle?
Yeah, because you go diagonal so that your hitbox.
Well done.
Woohoo! Let's go! Confetti's disabled on MCC Live.
Oh no!
Am I taking a screenshot? Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Are we actually sending it translated?
Yes, yeah, we're doing it.
Cool.
Come on.
Yeah, Noctis, quick note, don't disable confetti on the admin panel.
I'm not. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
No, don't worry, just leave it enabled. I don't know why it's a thing.
There
I don't know why I kept that. It's like a legacy thing.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's so good. Oh,
Take our pictures.
with 2 first-time winners as well. It's so good.
Alright, I'll send you.
Not just
See, the
first-time winners,
problem is now,
first-time
though, new
players.
players who
So
win their
good.
first time won't want to play again because now they've got a 100% win
Wow.
rate.
Yeah, they don't need to because 100% win rate.
They've had a taste of victory now. They want it again.
Win
Gotta get
again.
that 5 wins.
Keep winning.
Middle.
It's kind of crazy how a Spanish speaking team won Dodgebolt in an arena which looked like the Italian flag.
Yeah, but it could also be the Mexican flag with the bit in the middle, like the circle in the middle.
Wait, that's so much better. Yeah.
It's like in Top Gear when they go to India and Richard Hammond puts the Mexican flag on his car instead of the Indian flag. It's such a that moment.
3.8k for purples. That is nuts.
Damn.
Absolutely crazy.
Good thing.
Wait, that's oh my god.
Oh, what is going on there?
That differential is over 800 coin differential there. God damn.
I started practice yesterday. This is amazing.
Got the screenshots. Thank you, sir. Let's look.
Yeah. I just sent you.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's the best one.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing that we need to do for this admin stream, right?
What's that?
Very important. I don't know actually. What do you think it is? A hot tub moment. It
Oh
does
yeah, we
happen
haven't
at
been
some
on a
point.
hot tub for a while.
I think that's been the longest event we've done. Because I don't think
It was a
we've
pretty
reached...
long event, wasn't it?
It was almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it
we
was
have
almost
also
3
few
hours.
times.
That's quite a chunky event now.
Hmm.
Hey, if you subscribed, you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
You did.
You got it.
Yeah, you
Wow.
got your money's worth.
That's a
Should have
good day.
subscribed.
Good day to give the bits.
Yeah. Come on. Cough up the rest of the
Yeah, come
bits
on. Yeah.
before we end up end the stream. Come on. Cough them up.
Don't do any coughing.
Where are them bits?
Stefan will literally do
I swear down.
more funny words if you give bits.
Yeah, I'll say another rude word. Begins with P.
Not too rude.
Oh
no. No. Be careful.
Don't be too rude, please.
Yeah. It's a
I
rude
don't
word
sound like my
that
parents.
begins with the letter P.
Yeah. That could be so many different words.
Yeah, I'll 10 bits and I'll say the rude word.
This is what the Nox Crew's become.
Yeah.
It's how low we've gone. Come on, 10 bits, let's go.
No
What are
one.
they?
No one pay. No one pay.
Oh gosh, 100. Oh god. Oh
Wait,
no, we're
is
getting
that
too
too
many?
We're
That's
getting
too many
actual
No,
bits.
yeah, no, I
actual
said
bits.
10, not
Said
100.
10, not 100.
Honestly.
Gotta give 10 now.
Yeah, I'm not saying it after 100.
It's just too many bits. It just disappoints.
Yeah.
One gifted Southern Nox, it says frick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like frick.
Yeah, like you're really forcing it out there, Stefan.
Yeah. Come on, where are the 10 bits?
Anthony did warn you all about imminent draining of water. Very true.
Honestly,
Very true. You know,
we're not getting 10 bits here. You can give 100, but not 10. Embarrassing. Bloody hell.
Right. They gave
Well,
100
that's
bits and all they got
lame.
was insults.
Bloody lame. There we go, Cyberchamp. Well done. Hope that you didn't
Good
cost you an
job.
arm and a leg. Alright, here we go.
how are we about to get another hype train this stream?
Hype train
Yeah,
for
as
the
we're
rude word.
ending.
Okay, here we go. PP.
Whoa. Come on now.
That's not the word I expected.
Begun with the letter P.
I just want to say, Stefan, that you have just
begins
ruined
with
the
PP.
innocence of so many
you were-
teenagers in this channel, in this stream chat.
If you were playing I Spy, you'd have to say the letters at the start of both words. So, actually,
That is
dunno.
alright.
maybe I think you should say another rude word with P. Because you gave one with PP rather than P.
Poo poo.
Wow.
Oh my god, we are going. Feel the rush, everybody.
This is really naughty. We should stop.
I'm too old for this.
Don't
honestly,
you say that.
Just grow up, all of you. The entire chat should just grow up.
Up next, Stefan turns into a secondary school ICT teacher.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you're in class and you're just trying to shout some rude words, like without noticing.
Or you're that one kid who tries to hack the school's network or something. They're like, just grow up.
All right. Well,
Back in the day.
this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banger event.
Yeah, it was great.
The banger. Did the tweet go out or
Yeah,
okay?
it's all gone out all right.
Nice.
No one said that I said anything wrong, like it was wrong, so...
No one's gone, oh, hold on a minute. What lang's that?
What's that?
Oh yeah, this is the final question. When's the next event? Question mark.
Well, we're not...
Who knows?
Yeah. I'll never be answered here.
Tomorrow!
Oh god, no.
Yeah, woo.
See you all tomorrow!
Sorry mate, I've got something on, can't really do tomorrow. Bad timing, really.
Lumina's in the hot
The
tub.
next event could be tomorrow with all the, review streams for the event, There's plenty of MCC content tomorrow.
Alright, MCC Island Open Beta tomorrow.
No.
Oh.
Let me play Tears
No?
of the Kingdom, come on!
You don't want to do it tomorrow? Alright, we won't do it tomorrow.
Give Zelda the chance for a little bit
what?
before we
1,000?
launch.
Yo, that's 1,000 bits.
Oh.
What?
That's
Oh
like
my
£10,
God.
isn't it?
Stefan's obsessing over
Oh.
£10.
That's crazy.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah,
money,
thank
actually.
you. That's really generous.
All right,
you should
well,
have spent
yeah.
that on like one of our
Thanks.
maps or.
Thanks.
Get a few
Down
more
the
Thank
Metro,
you.
I guess we'll release MCC Island Open Beta tomorrow then.
Oh, please.
Noctis's free time is currently being destroyed.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. See you all tomorrow for the MCC Island Open Beta.